Welcome to DudeNoWay Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and today we are playing the meta in Overwatch 2. There's a reason certain characters are meta. There's a reason that they made it to the point in the game where they are considered meta. And it's because their kits are straight up better than their competitors. It's whether they started off that way in the case of Kiriko, or they have made it that way through several balance patches over the course of several months, weeks, or years. Certain characters are just better, man. And there's a reason why that is. And like, if all things are equal, on an equal playing field, if you are playing an off-meta hero and you are playing against somebody who is of equal skill level to you, and they are playing a meta hero, you will lose. And because of that, it's important to learn these characters and understand that if you want to climb to the highest ranks in the game, you will never do so playing the characters that are not meta, because they don't exist really at the higher ranks. Like, you're never going to make it to top 500 as Mei or something like that, right? Like, you're probably not going to make it to top 500 as like a Doomfist, right? And while Doomfist can be extremely meta, the skill ceiling for him is so high that you will almost never make it to the point where you'll be able to climb high enough that you can pull those incredibly high skill maneuvers off that will take you to the top levels of the game. And like, Doomfist is maybe not the best example here, because he can get the most out of his kit if you understand how to use him, but there are other characters that will simply never reach those pinnacles, and while they can be there for certain one tricks and things like that, you don't see them played in pro play, you don't see them inside of the Overwatch Collegiate, you don't see them in the highest ranks of the game very often, maybe one or two in the entirety of top 500, and like I said, a few stand above the rest. And in terms of support, we're talking about Kiriko, we're talking about Lucio, and then to a lesser extent, we're talking about Moira. And these are the three characters that are the meta, straight up the meta for support at all levels of the game, all the way from the bottom, all the way up to top 500. These are the three characters. If you want to climb all the way up, you start with Kiriko, you also learn Lucio, and then you sprinkle some Moira in there. That is how you will make it. In terms of DPS, if you are looking to play at the highest levels of the game, you want to start with Sojourn, you want to learn how to play Tracer, and you want to learn how to play Widowmaker. Those are the three characters that will take you to the top pinnacle ranks of the game. Just these three. You really don't need the rest of them too much at all. And it's wild to think about that, because look at how many other characters there are, but that is the reality of the situation. Only a few of these are even good enough to even bear mention, right? And in terms of tanks, if you are looking to make it to the highest levels of the game, we're talking about Orisa, we're talking about Winston, and we're talking about D.Va with a little bit of Mauga in there. Doomfist is an outlier. Like I said earlier, he can be one of the best tanks in the game, but he requires the most effort for what other tanks could do with less effort. And because of that, I can't justifiably recommend you actually running Doom. And that puts you into a situation where you have these characters and you have so many other choices, but if you play these other choices, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot for your growth potential. So when you think about that, it really makes you, it really puts into perspective. It makes you think, like, why am I wasting time learning fucking Junkrat when I should be learning Tracer, right? Why am I wasting time playing Brigitte? Although Brigitte has, like, one of the highest win rates in the entire game, that is only because she gets picked so few and far between. And in the games that she does get picked in the highest ranks, she wins because it is the perfect time to play Brig, right? Why am I playing, why am I playing Ana when I could be playing Kiriko, right? Like, these are the hard-hitting questions that you need to ask yourself. And again, it's not that these are bad. It's not that Ana or Mercy or Zen, right, are bad. None of those are bad picks. They're just not the best picks. They're not the meta picks, and you'll never make it to the top end of the game by playing by practicing characters whose peak caps out in Diamond, right, or caps out in low Masters. Like, you're never gonna make it to. You probably won't make it to top 500 as a Lifeweaver, as a BAP, where that BAP used to be one of the best supports in the game. He's just been power crept out of the meta, right? Illari is another one, and on the DPS side, like Mei, you probably won't make it there with Mei. You probably won't make it there with Genji, although certain Genjis can really get a lot out of their kit, right? Like, these these characters, Junkrat, you know, Pharah, even, like, these are just outclassed by characters that have come later. Pharah gets outclassed by Echo, right? Like, Junkrat, a projectile DPS, also gets outclassed by Echo, right? And while Echo still isn't even at the pinnacle of the ceiling for your skill, because you could have, like, you would be better off just playing Sojourn, right? Or you'd be better off playing Tracer or Widowmaker, depending on your team composition and the map. Like, there are certain characters that you're just wasting your time on. Bastion is one of them. Like, he's such a kind of low-tier pick compared to a Sojourn, compared to a Tracer, that you would almost never play him, right? Zach, what's going on, dude? Thanks for being here, man. We're talking about the meta picks here inside of Overwatch. And I've gotten a lot of viewers recently who have sent in their gameplay, which, by the way, if you would like to have your gameplay reviewed here on the show, you can send me the import code to DudeNoWay Live, that's the name of the channel, at gmail.com. You know, take out the exclamation point, because those aren't in email addresses. DudeNoWay Live at gmail.com, and I'd be happy to turn it into some content. But when you're playing tank, like right now, Orisa is one of the top meta tanks. Ramatra is another big wall tank that is played often in the higher ranks of the game, but Orisa's just better. Like, because Orisa gets to do all of the things that Ramatra gets to do without having to stand there with her arms crossed. Like, she gets to get all of the value out of being an unkillable wall without having to stand there in tank form and hope that somebody around her does something. You want to do a sneaky VOD review of mine right now? I sure do, Zach. Send it to me. I'd be happy to do yours right now. I actually don't have one for today, so it would be totally fine. I'll be happy to grab one right now. And then, similarly, when you're playing, like, Wrecking Ball is just a worse version of Doomfist in this meta. Like, it's not that Ball isn't good. It's not that Ball doesn't have his place and he can't succeed. He can succeed, but his kit is just straight up outclassed by Doomfist. The mobility in your backline tank is just better played if you want to play Doom. And arguably, better played if you want to play Winston, although not by much, right? Like, Winston is maybe not the best example of this, but Doomfist is 100% just a better version of a backline in-your-face tank than Wrecking Ball is in this current meta. And all of this is subject to change. Balance passes come through all the time. Blizzard is constantly tuning certain heroes up, tuning other heroes down, reworking certain heroes so that they have different things done to their kits and make things, you know, a little bit shaken up and keep things fresh. But as of right now, those are the characters that are the best, right? Like, tanks, it's Orisa. DPS, it's Sojourn Tracer, right? Support, it's Kiriko Lucio, right? Like, there's a reason why all of these characters are the best, and it's because they have the best kits in the game, at the current state of the game, to possibly, get the most out of your character. And if you're spending time learning, like, a Symmetra, when you could be learning a Sojourn, you are wasting your time. If you want to grow the fastest way possible, you need to focus on the characters that are the best. And as the meta evolves, you need to be ready to swap. You need to be ready to get to a different place where, okay, I have learned a certain hero to death. Let's say it's Tracer. I've learned Tracer to death, and now the meta has changed. The meta has swapped, and now all of a sudden, like, just for example, I don't know, Cassidy is the new meta, right? And Cassidy's actually pretty decent because he's a good hit scan hero, but And now all of a sudden Cassidy is the new meta. Well, when that happens, if that happens, you need to be ready to swap off of Tracer and get ready to learn Cassidy. Because if you want to stay competitive, you need to understand that the competition is ever changing, right? Like the top of the top is always shifting, and you need to be ready to adapt with it. Kiriko has been meta since she came out. Sojourn has been meta since she came out. You know, arguably, Winston has been meta since he came out, right? Like, these characters are consistently in the top tier of the game, and Winston requires a lot more team coordination to pull off. But, like, these characters' kits, and Lucio as well, are so well made that they almost can't be competed with at the highest levels of the game. At the highest levels of awareness and aim and game sense, like, you're not going to find a better support than Kiriko, Lucio, and then to a lesser extent Moira. They just are extremely powerful. They're extremely strong. I'm just checking right here, just making sure that I don't have anything yet. I don't. Okay, we're good. And just gonna put that back over there. Bang. And yeah, so like, you're never gonna go into top 500 playing Reinhardt, right? Like, it just doesn't, he doesn't exist at that level. Roadhog is another one. Like, there's like 2 Roadhogs in the entirety of top 500. And like the reason is he's not that good, bro. Like, same thing with Hanzo. Like, Hanzo, there's a few of them. They're peppered throughout. But you know what you see the most? Tracer, Sojourn, these are the and Widow. These are the characters you see the most. Sudaski, what rank are you? What's going on, dude? How are you? I haven't played comp this season. I haven't played in a long time. I've been following Overwatch for a really long time, though. I have so many hours in this game. I have, like, 20 years experience playing competitive shooters, and, like, I've played all of these characters in one form or another, in one game or another, and, like, there are certain things that are just always really good, and when you put them in combination, like Lucio, like Kiriko, like, their kits, the things that they have are just always really good, where Kiriko specifically has a massive headshot damage multiplier, so when you are accurate with the character, you get to absolutely obliterate people with her incredibly high burst damage, right? Like, it doesn't matter what game you're playing, that is always good, right? You're like, being rewarded for good aim is good in every single game. I was a former Destiny PvP main prior to this, and I played Overwatch 1 back in 2016, and then I came back for the launch of Overwatch 2, but Ranked was broken, and after I played through Broken Ranked and I realized that that shit was bugged, I left Overwatch 2, and I never came back and played Ranked again. Yeah, if you would like a VOD review, please send me your import code to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com. That's the name of the channel, and I'd be happy to review it. I'd be happy to turn it into some content. I would be more than excited to get some more of these VOD reviews flowing in. Today is the first day in, like, I don't know, 3 weeks or something like that, where I haven't had one sitting in the email, you know, on deck, ready to go. And that's because over the last few days, people have sent me multiple ones, and instead of doing them one a day like I have been doing, I doubled and tripled up on these guys, because they were like, well, can you review my other one today too? And I was like, all right, well, fair, I'll do the other one too. And now I'm sitting here on a day where I don't actually have one. Yeah, Zach, I'll do yours first, don't worry. I do them in chronological order, in the order that they are received. That way I don't have to, that way I don't run into a situation where I don't have one like today. But yeah, I'd be happy to. The other thing is, like, when he's got, let's get a VOD review going. Yeah, dude, let's get a VOD review going. Harry Grant, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. I'm so keen for it. Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited for it as well. There's a lot of knowledge to be gained from VOD reviews, and if you're somebody who plays and you're excited about comp, right, and you want to be competitive, it doesn't matter what game you're playing, watching your footage back is one of the best things that you can do to learn about yourself, right? Not just to learn about your team and to learn about what's going on around you. It will increase your game sense by a massive amount. It will increase your ability to understand the game by a massive amount, but it will also show you where you are not good and where you could have made better decisions or better choices, better plays. Maybe you could have aimed better. Like, the ability to watch your VOD reviews back here in Overwatch 2 is unprecedented compared to other games. You have so much control in Overwatch when you're watching back your VODs. You can see like all the angles, you can detach from your characters, you can go into first-person view of other characters. Like, you have so much power in this game to learn. And it's not even comparable. Like, other games don't have anything like this. So if you're not taking advantage of this and you actually really do want to climb in the ranks, like, you absolutely need to be paying attention to your VODs. Watch them back. Wake up in the morning, make your coffee or crack your Red Bull or your Monster or whatever it is that you drink, and just sit there and watch your own gameplay back, and you will learn things about yourself that you didn't know. What did I have for dinner? Last night? Okay, so last night, I took the day off. It was my first day in, it was about to be my 12th day in a row streaming, so I was like, all right, I don't have breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. I always drink coffee in the morning. Unless it's like, every now and then I'll swap off of coffee and I'll just have a Red Bull instead. Like, if I'm feeling too full and I know that coffee is gonna make me feel too full, I'll just have a Red Bull. But yesterday for dinner, I took the day off and I decided not to do a show yesterday. And because of that, I had time that I don't normally have. So I went out to the store and I bought burgers, right? And I made homemade burgers, and you know, my wife cut up all the vegetables, and we cut up the you know, the tomatoes and the onions, and we got spinach to put on top instead of lettuce, because spinach is better for you. Yeah, 12 days. Yeah, dude, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to be live like pretty much every day. But you know, after a certain point, you're like, damn, dude, I need a day off, man. Like, and this isn't all I do either. I do things in the evening too. So it's like, you know, I got other stuff I got to do on top of just this. So it's like, at a certain point, I was like, I kind of want to chill for a little bit, you know. And so that's what I did yesterday. But so I made homemade burgers, and they were slamming, bro. They were slamming. I put some, I got some yellow American cheese to put on them. I kind of like Swiss. I like Swiss for my burgers. There's a bunch. I like cheddar as well. There's a bunch of different cheeses that can go well, but the burgers themselves had like cheese and bacon already in them. So, you know, I figured let's not get crazy with it. Let's just go ahead and we'll get the regular American. With my VOD, me times 100 Moncrief, and I hope I'm saying that right. X100, and my 3 friends are playing, and also the evil one. All right, cool. Normally when I chill, I just I can't read that out loud, but yeah, dude, I totally feel you. I used to do the same thing a lot, and that's the reason why I had to have lung surgery and get my lungs removed. Kaneki, what's going on? I appreciate you all coming in and checking it out. Okay, sorry. No, you're good. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, you can say whatever you want. I just can't read it out loud, you know? I don't want to get demonetized out here. Are you sending the VOD review now? What removed? Yeah, bro, I had to, I got this lung surgery, right? And, all right, yeah, Zach, let me just ask before I go into this story. Are you sending the VOD review now? I should ask that. Or are you, like, playing the game now? Oh, you got it. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I'll start booting it up. Yeah, so I gotta fix my antivirus. Always kicks me out of the game when I try to go into my my career profile and my history and stuff, and it will straight up just remove me from the game. You sent it earlier. I didn't see it, dude. I'm sorry. So in around Thanksgiving, I had a couple of lung collapses, and I went into the hospital, and they were like, "Hey, you need to get your lungs operated on." And so they scraped my lungs, and they cut off about 1/3 of both of my lungs, and they removed them from an incision in my back, dude. So I've been recovering from that for a while. I had to get both of them done. So I did the left side, and then a couple weeks later, like around New Year's Day, I did the right side. So I got both of my lungs. Now I got, like, you know, smaller cut up lungs with titanium staples in them. So, you know, so this is a good job for me. This is a good place for me to be, because it doesn't require me to move around too much. Must have been painful. It hurts every day. It hurts to burp, and it hurts to cough. It hurts to sneeze. You'd be amazed how many things you need your lungs for that you don't really think about. Okay, Evil One. All right, so you're on Orisa. Wishing you the best. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. It's been a journey. It's and now I'm in the part where I try to figure out. They nerfed you IRL because you're too good at Overwatch. Yo, that's facts though. I'm in the part now where I'm trying to figure out how to like live life afterwards, you know? And like you got to change everything. Like especially because I used to be a smoker, so all of a sudden I just wasn't able. I'm never allowed to smoke again, basically. Like if I do, I'll die, right? So there really isn't a question about it. I kind of can't ever smoke again, right? So like as cool as it was, and I had a good time in my 20s, but like I'm 34 now, and the fear of death, the imminent death that will come from it, I feel like is going to be enough. I think that was the tipping point. I think that's going to be the thing that keeps me from smoking ever again. Zach is X100 and I'm Kaneki in this game. Perfect. You don't look a day over 19. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always say that there's a picture of me in an attic somewhere growing older. That's a Dorian Gray joke for those of you who don't know. Yeah, dude, like, and because I've been playing games so long, I have this like ridiculously huge experience built up around competitive shooters. I've been playing competitive shooters since Halo 2, so it's been a long time, right? It's been many, many years of me competing at some of the highest levels across multiple games. And I have a Halo tattoo. I have a Destiny tattoo, right? I played a lot of, like, it's on my hand, the Destiny one. The Halo one's on my calf, so I can't just lift my leg up in the sky, but yeah. So, okay, so off the start here, you are missing out on your, okay, hang on. Zach is X100, and you're Kaneki. Okay. You're not X100. Overwatch will get you through the pain. It sure will. What was, Destiny tattoo on? Yeah, that's a Destiny tattoo, yeah. Yeah, dude, I loved it. X100 is Zach. Evil One is a noob. Got it. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So I'm waiting for you to pick a character then. So I always get on people's shit for this. Off the start, if you're playing comp, just don't queue if you're not ready, right? Just if you're, yeah, dude, that's what I was gonna say. You're AFK. If you're not ready, just tell them you're not ready and wait for the queue, because you're putting like 4 other people on your team's day, behind because you're not there. That's all right. I'm gonna play it from here. We're gonna see what happens. Just off the start, you guys have a decent team comp. You've got a soldier, which is never a bad thing to have. You are eating your spicy noodles. I love it. Your soldier is down on the low ground position, and he should be right here. This is where you defend from this point. Break the railings off. Everybody should be right here. Even, arguably, even Orisa can be right here, because you risk getting killed by the Alpha Strike as you guys come out the door. The Alpha Strike is everyone has their cooldowns up, and they walk out the door, and everybody hits you with 1 cooldown, and you just get your head blown off, right? So, like, being down here by the door is a dangerous place for anyone to be. But they have a Reinhardt, so you should be okay. Like, Orisa could probably just back up away from him and save herself at this moment. Spicy One says, I'm going to be playing some more Overwatch today. I've been wanting to get some good matches to send in. All right, sounds good, dude. I'm looking forward to reviewing more of your gameplay, Spicy One. Thank you, as always, for sending your stuff in. And again, for anybody who wants to send their codes in, send me your import code to DudeNoWay Live. That's the name of the channel, at gmail.com. All right, and I'll be happy to turn it into a video here. I'll do one a day so that I don't put myself in a situation like I was today where I didn't have one. So having the soldier is a strong DPS to be off the start. You have strong heals in the form of Moira, as well as some additional damage. While Mercy isn't necessarily the pick that I would have played, especially at your guys' rank, I feel like you're... what rank are you guys, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like you guys are probably at a decently high rank. Maybe I wouldn't have played Mercy, but, like, because as the aim gets better, right, the Mercy gets worse. The Mercy pick gets worse and worse the easier it is for people to shoot her out of the sky. But Masters 4. This is a Diamond/Masters game, not the highest. Still pretty high, though. Like, compared to most of the people who play Overwatch, Diamond/Masters still pretty high. So, like I said, maybe I wouldn't have picked Mercy. This is our Mercy one-trick friend. See, that's the thing, right? And this is the thing I always talk about with one-tricks. Like, if you play a character, and that's all you play, then you are going to know how to play that character at levels where other people don't, right? Because they are just... you just have the muscle memory built in to understand how to act and react to certain situations that other people will just never experience, or not experience often enough to be able to build up a muscle memory. Kaneki is also only a Widow and Soldier one-trick. Yeah, so, and that's the other thing, right? With hit-scan players, if you one-trick hit-scan, excuse me, I bit my tongue, you're gonna have such a good time in Overwatch, because hit-scan is, like, the game was designed to benefit hit-scan players, and to a lesser extent Echo, right? Because Echo has, like, the highest skill ceiling of all the DPS because of her duplicate. But, like, hit-scan is the way you play Overwatch. So, being a Widow/Soldier or Sojourn one-trick is totally fine. You're still kind of new, there's nothing wrong with that. It takes practice, and like, so you can only play the 2 for now. Like, Widowmaker is the carry, the hard carry. She has been since Overwatch 1. Soldier has had his ups and downs inside of the meta, but he's like the most consistent DPS in the entire game. He's not bad. He's pretty good against most comps. So like this is the character. That's like the two characters that you start with. Like everybody started with them, right? Like even if you started in Overwatch 1, those were the two you started with. And then now since Overwatch 2 has come out, now we have Sojourn to kind of tip the scales maybe into her favor a little bit, but just because her burst damage is higher and more reliable than the Helix Rocket, because the Helix Rocket has travel time, the Railgun is a hit scan, that's what makes it better, right? So, I think Tracer has the highest skill ceiling personally. Tracer is very, very good, very hard to play, and in addition to that, she gets better the faster you are, and the faster you can do things without thinking. She was my favorite character in Overwatch 1 because Tracer's the only character I've ever played in any game that can do things as fast as I can think about things, you know? And, like, that is the reason why she's my favorite. Because she can be there, and then she could be way over there, and then she could be back over here, and she could turn, and she could 180, and, like, all of these things she can do better than any other character in the game faster. And that is the reason why... Like that's the reason why I like her almost the best. She's still the character I have the most hours in Overwatch on. But that being said, like, Sojourn can do a lot of what Tracer can do, but with distance between her and the enemy, right? And with a higher amount of hit points to start. So, Storm, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for being here. We're reviewing a Diamond/Masters game today. And they're about to start here on, God, what is the name of this map? Midtown or whatever? Spicy One says, I got told my rank should be Diamond by a top 500, but I don't know how I could be Diamond Lucio/Lifeweaver. That's only one step above where you're at, man. So don't worry. Don't worry, you'll get there. Keep practicing and you will get there. Alright, so we're gonna hit play. You pick Tracer. That's that's really good. You don't have a comp that really supports Tracer. And this is kind of the thing, right? Like when you play Tracer, she's a little bit more dependent on the comp that you do have. So the Tracer pick is better when you have like a Winston who can jump in and drop the bubble for you. And when you drop the bubble on a Tracer as Winston, you basically just enable her to take space in a way that she doesn't have to worry about her health for a second. And that, like, 1 or 2 seconds worth of time is enough usually to keep Tracer alive and let her get a pick, and then she gets the hell out of there, right? And then they never had a chance to react to Tracer being there at all. But you guys have strong DPS off the start. I would recommend, just being very careful as you are engaging from this angle. Orisa is alone right now. The Moira is up here with no real ability to get to her. Even if you fade, it's going to be very difficult for Moira to get over to the Orisa in this amount of time. The Mercy will be putting herself in some pretty extreme danger going over to this spot. I would say it's maybe not worth standing there when it's just you, but that being said, it is what it is. You're still back at the spawn, so I'm just going to put it here, and we're going to back off, and we're going to watch what happens off the jump here. Bang. And there you go. So you're backing up, you're conceding ground like you need to. When the team starts coming forward like this, and they're coming forward this quickly, you see the Widow is up in the air, the Reinhardt is on the bottom. This is like a perfect Overwatch, like a poster right here, right? Like, this is exactly how you want it to look as you're coming around the corner at the beginning. You don't want, like, 2 people who are scared, like, standing back, like, kind of waiting for something to happen. You want the squad going in deep, right? And that's exactly what's happening right now. And this Orisa, you can see how quickly she lost 1/3 of her hit points. And that is, even with the Mercy beam on her, that is indicative of the Alpha Strike. Everybody's got their cooldowns right now, so that big damage is coming out. But the Mercy is keeping her in armor health. That is good. We're going to back it up to here as we watch you guys kind of play your lane, and they advance to their corner. Right? Bang. So you have the team is coming forward. You got everybody is backing up. This is your corner, right? And as they get more aggressive and they push forward, you guys will have to fight back over here. But right now, this is your corner to defend from. So everybody is doing the right thing. You're all standing outside of the line of sight. The 2 support are out of the line of sight of the enemy team. The Mercy is damage boosting the Soldier. Like, this is all good. Everything about this is good. Soldier's utilizing the car as a piece of cover. Everything about this is good. You got anti-healed, and now in this moment you know that you need to back off a little bit, right? Soldier's probably going to move behind the fire truck, which is smart. The Orisa has broken line of sight from the enemy team while she's antied, which is good. You can see they're getting extremely, extremely aggressive right now. With the Reinhardt shield, it's a little bit difficult to put the damage in on him, even while he's low health, which he was there for a second. We got you are here now, so we're going to go ahead and put it on you. You're coming around the corner, and with your Moira down, you know that this fight just got a whole lot harder, right? So, with Moira gone, you now have only one healer, one support player that can heal, and the Mercy can only heal one person at a time. So now, everybody has to play their life, and you have to play it super hard. And if you don't, then you're gonna wind up in a situation where you end up dead very quickly. Thankfully, Tracer can kind of get in there, and then you can utilize your what's it called? Recall, to heal up the damage that you took while you were in deep. And right now, if this Reinhardt goes down, their push is over. So that would be the thing, like, if you were gonna try and kill anyone, I would say with this Rein outside of armor health right now, there's a good possibility that, I was gonna say maybe you could kill Rein, but with Soldier over here fighting the Lucio, possibly not. But maybe you can. The Lucio doesn't have incredibly high burst healing. So right now that this Lucio has overcommitted, this is his fault. Right, he came all the way out. There's no reason for Lucio to have been out here. He could have supported Reinhardt from around this corner and kept him inside of his AoE heal. The Soldier needs to come out, and you and Soldier, Tracer and Soldier, need to get on this Lucio and just blow his head off, right? Because he's now out of position, he's overcommitted to the fight, and he needs to be punished. Right, and you go for it. Yes, that's exactly right. And with you being anti-healed right now, you have the time to just kind of boost yourself over here and out of the line of sight of the Ana, right? And as long as you don't get meleeed by the Reinhardt, you should be totally fine. And you know that Reinhardt is looking at this Mercy. Maybe he's looking at Soldier, but he should be looking at this Mercy thinking, she's down on the low ground, I can swing up on her. So in this moment, you have time to get out of the way. Fuck. Well, that sucks, huh? So, like, you came around the corner, and in the moment, Ryan had finished his swing, but his melee, his hammer, was not all the way gone. And for those of you who don't know, with Reinhardt and with any melee in the game, if you quickly flick your camera, even while the melee animation is still happening, you can melee multiple things at the same time. And that's what just happened to you with Reinhardt, where he quickly moved his camera over to you, and the swing of the initial swing that had already completed was able to deal its full damage to you, and now you are, you got toasted. That's okay. The Rein has now overcommitted. And with the healing beam from Mercy on here, the Soldier has the ability to run around this pillar and kind of break his ankles over and over again until he either decides he doesn't want to commit to the fight anymore or he dies. So here he goes, right? And Soldier's just like, all right, well, see you later, dude. And the only thing Ryan can do to close this gap right now is charge. But I believe his charge is already on cooldown. And there it is, right? So the Ryan had to face the Soldier to try and get up on him, and in doing so, exposed his back to the Orisa, who is standing on the point right now, and that put him in a situation where he was getting pinched, and when you're pinched as Reinhardt, you can only block one direction's worth of damage, right? So he was gonna die no matter what, and you got rezzed in the process, so we're good to go here. With their Lucio down and their Reinhardt down, you guys have now won this fight. You can now, you can get aggressive at this moment. You have the freedom to get aggressive and push yourself back up to your corner. You can see that their Genji is also dead. So you have and their Ana is also dead. Dude, their whole team just fell apart right there. You have the time to push back up to your corner, potentially even the forward corner, but I would say right here is probably the spot you want to defend at. And now you can set up for the next fight while everybody is coming back. Right, and you do, and you're moving forward here. Replay what our Orisa was doing. Okay, let's back it up just a hair. Let's back it up just a hair. It took me all the way to the beginning for some reason. Hang on. Like here, right? So bang, and then we're gonna swing over to the Orisa right now. Alright, so this is where the Rhine came in. This is where the Rhine came in. This is the anti-heal that I was talking about. So Orisa went up into the train, and then she's going to drop down on them and potentially javelin someone. That would be what I would imagine. Probably the Ana. The Ana needs to die first in this scenario. Although the Widowmaker deals more damage, the Ana is a more valuable target to kill right here. And the Genji's kind of coming over the train, so maybe she spears Genji just to get him out of her face. But she's gonna drop down. Imagine you're just standing there and a fucking horse falls from the sky. That's what's about to happen to Ana and Widow right now. She's like, what's up, fam? And she comes in, she gets the Widow, kind of pulls her out of the way. This is not a bad call. The anti-heal is already out, right? So she knows that she has a second to get away with that. But the sleep dart could potentially kill her in this moment. And I want to say that Ana fired the sleep dart. I think she fired it over in this direction. And I think I just heard that a second ago. But this is the thing that Orisa should have been thinking about at this moment is if I don't kill Ana, if I don't get Ana out of the way right away, then I am now asleep on the ground in front of these three characters, right? And like that is death for any character in the game. If you fall asleep in front of an Ana Widowmaker Genji combo, you're gonna die, fam. So it's good that she lived. It's good that she doesn't get put to sleep right here. And the Widowmaker's done. She's got this is good trigger discipline. When she saw the deflect come up, she stopped shooting and proceeded to melee the Genji. That's good. Bang, and she gets the Genji now. And now she's gonna walk onto the point because now she has all the power, right? Like, yes, she can put damage in on this Reinhardt, but this Ana, unless she puts her to sleep, has absolutely no way to stop the Orisa from coming around and just having her way with her, right? Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. That was it. When the spear came out and she got pushed against the wall, she had no time to react to the damage that she was taking. And then in that moment, like, it was over for her. She saw her life flash before her eyes. Like, that's it, dude. That was the end. We're trialing this tank for our team. Tank seems to be doing pretty good. Although, like I said, that's a situation where they could have been punished really easily. They could have just been put to sleep and immediately killed. Thankfully, they weren't. You need a new tank. It's good that your tank knows how to play Orisa, right? Because, like, I always say this, but you can keep a horse alive forever. If this horse gets supported, she'll just never die. You can see the Ashe right here, and you do the jiggle peek around the corner. One thing that is indicative of a high-level player, high-skill player, is that your situational awareness was enough that you didn't come around the corner right here at head level, right? Which, if there was a Widowmaker looking at you, or even the Ashe looking at you, could potentially end your life very quickly. Instead, you jumped up onto the car, therefore changing the elevation of your head and making it less likely that you would get headshot as you peeked this corner. That's high level play right there. We have a Wrecking Ball one trick. Well, like, I have mixed feelings about that, right? Like, Wrecking Ball is fine, but I joke that he is like the tank version of the dad who went out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. Like, sometimes Wrecking Ball can feel like a real absent father in the tanking scenario, you know? So, like, I have mixed feelings about Ball. I kind of, you know, he's not bad. He's good in certain places. He's better on maps where you can boot people off the map. If you can't boot them off the map, I would almost never recommend really playing the Wrecking Ball over a different tank. I just feel like there are better options, right? Like, there are better options than a Ball on, like, this map, on, like, Midtown, right? Like, there's just, Orisa's just a better tank for here. Or Sigma, right? Like, either one of those would be fine. Anyway, so you can hear them, you can hear their feet right now. You're using your cover to wait for your moment to get out of the way, and as soon as, like, you come into eyesight with them, or they get close enough to you, which you'll be able to tell through the volume of the sound clip, right? As soon as they come into your kind of death range, with Tracer is like 15, 20 meters, as soon as they come into that, you're going to dash out to the side and then probably around behind them, right? And then that way they will have to turn around to look at you and then put their back to your team, which is the same thing that happened with Reinhardt, but it's like a classic Tracer move, right? Like, hey, I'm behind you now, is like the signature move of Tracer mains. And there you are, right? Instantly, and this is what I was talking about with Tracer, you were looking at him from the front, and now instantly you are meleeing him in the back, right? And that's how fast it happens. That's why Tracer is such a deadly-ass character. What? What just happened? That was weird, right? It put you inside of their spawn for a second. Anyway. And that Genji shit his pants, and the Ashe shit the bed. You know, she immediately got destroyed by the tank. The Genji didn't realize that you were going to be behind him so quickly, and his butthole could cut a cigar as he runs back to the spawn with his tail between his legs. And yeah, and right now you deserve to get punished for that one because, like, when you saw him go, even though he was super low health, you can't chase. Like, you know that there's spawn doors right here. The potential for you dying, you could die to so many things in that scenario. You know, you could die to a single shot from Genji plus the anti-heal. You could be put to sleep, right? Like, Rein could charge you as he's coming around the corner, and you might not even realize that he's about to charge. The volley from Lucio could kill you in that scenario. Like, you got greedy for it, and it came back to get you. I'm sorry for that, but, like, we can't chase. Even if they're 1 hit point, we don't chase them back to the spawn door. Don't chase is like a classic first-person shooter trope. So we're going to bring it back to here, and we're going to watch it from this corner, because, again, this is your corner, right? My Tracer just went straight in. I mean, like, we all get hungry for it, man. It's a mistake that all of us are guilty of at one point or another. We all get hungry for that kill. We put in all the work for that kill. It's right there, bro. It's like just out of reach, right? And then we fall short of the goal. It happens. It happens to the best of us. And now it's time to back up, right? Everybody is conceding ground. Is my soldier skin clean? I think it's pretty cool. I like your Houston Outlaws skin. Are you from Texas? I like the skins for the Overwatch League in general. I don't really use skins too much. The skin, I actually do use one on Soldier, but it's because I got it in Overwatch 1 from a loot box, and it's just like the standard, same as yours, standard black, but with red instead of green. And yes, I do think it is particularly clean. Okay, so you're still down right there. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna back it up to where we were. You're conceding ground right now as the team comes around the corner, because this is the moment where you guys know, okay, this is our corner. As they advance to this corner, this is the lane you fight over. This is yours, that's theirs, and this is where we take the fight, right? So everybody needs to back up right now, which you do, good. And the support are moving to the left to break line of sight with the enemy team, so they don't get immediately shit-whipped. This is great. The Rein started to charge and immediately got speared by the Orisa, which traded one cooldown for another cooldown and eliminated the possibility of Rein potentially one-hitting someone, which is great. Yes, just funnel that damage as Orisa. You just funnel that damage into the Reinhardt shield, because once this shield is broken, your team has a massive advantage on that character, right? Like, when he can't defend people with Orisa, like, you can put out so much damage so quickly and so consistently that Rein's shield kind of never has a chance to regain hit points enough to actually be effective again. You can see how broken that shit is. Cool. Moira got hit with that fire strike, which sucks, which gave Rein a little bit of ultimate charge. You can see he's getting close to that hammer down, or the earth shatter even, so you want to be careful of that as you take this next engagement. Everybody went to the top here, which is good, because now you can drop down or move to the side, depending, but it gives you the high ground angle, which is always better for your team. You see Genji did the smart thing and came over top of the train, but in doing so, when Genji goes over the train like this, he has a very predictable fall, right? Like, he'll fall down onto this, right? And then he'll slide a little bit and he'll fall all the way down. So this makes him a very easy target to hit for Orisa and for Soldier, and just hit scan characters in general. While this is a good way to kind of jump into the fight, this is also kind of a chump move, because he will be, like, when we fall down, we have very little control over how we fall, although Genji could potentially jump out of the way in this scenario because he does have the double jump, right? But he didn't, right? He just fell very predictably all the way to the ground, and then he wasted his dash by dashing into the bus station, you know, the waiting area for the bus right there as soon as he landed. So we know that Genji has no dash right now, and we could potentially utilize that to get the kill on him. He has no dash, he's got no deflect. Okay, so the Reinhardt just goes for it, right? And the Orisa, I can't recommend this, right? Like, you know that the Ashe and the Ana are there, right? So, like, again, this is one of those opportunities where she could be put to sleep, and that could kill her. She could be anti-healed plus shot from the Ashe, and that could kill her. Yes, it was the fastest way to get around, but she could have gone this way around the fire truck. And these are things that you don't think about necessarily in-game, right? But these kind of split-second decisions can be the difference between winning and losing an entire game, just based off of that one, I went around the fire truck the wrong way play, you know? So now the Orisa has line of sighted, and thankfully nobody capitalized on that. So you're still good. She's still in armor health. She's got her extra health from her Fortify. The Lucio is being elusive inside of the building, making it difficult for you guys to get a shot on him, and also keeping the Reinhardt inside of his aura, right? And you guys are just, you're using the tank to be a scary target and funnel the Reinhardt back off of the point, and with his shield being broken like this, you know that in a second he's not going to have the ability to stop you guys from just killing him. Think I fell by accident, I don't remember. It's all good. Like I said, it happens. Okay, so you are back. You're playing Bastion now. Bastion is... These are close quarters enough where Bastion is a very scary target. But you see, this Ashe is low health here on the high ground. You could potentially kill her before her supports ever have a chance to put a shot in onto her. Because while Ana can see her from right here, it's more likely that you will... It's more likely that you will just get... a free pick off of this Ashe right here, because Lucio's over there. The Ana is probably looking at Reinhardt right now, so you could probably have killed Ashe very easily right there. Unfortunately, your soldier goes down to the far away damage of the Ashe mixed in with some of that close damage from the Genji. You're funneling that Reinhardt back off the point. There's nothing wrong with that, but now you see that you are getting aggressed on by both of their DPS, and this right here, an accurate Ashe / Genji combo, will straight up just kill a Bastion without support. So hopefully you live through that. Bang, you're able to force the Ashe off the high ground, which is great. And right now, you skated that. You were so close to that. Bro, look at how close you were. You were one paper length away from getting Earth Shattered too. So that sucks. And also with the Reinhardt being powered up by the Nano Boost, it's about to be good game for point 1, I think. Unless you kill him very quickly. But you already used your turret for him. DeMarcus, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the show. Today we're reviewing a Master / Diamond lobby here. You already used your turret for him. Your soldier is dead. Your tank is dead. Your Mercy is the only one that's left, I think. Is Moira dead? I don't know where Moira is. There she is. Disappearing like a fart in the wind. So, right now, you guys are done, right? Like, you can't kill this Reinhardt before the support get to him. Very unlikely that you will kill this Reinhardt before the support get to him. The Mercy's probably going to die, unless she can GA over to the Moira. But with the Moira having already used Fade from back there, it's more likely that she's just going to land directly in front of the Reinhardt and get swung on once, and then have her day ended. So that sucks, but... Maybe, and that's exactly what happened, right? Maybe Mercy can fly to you. Nope. Time to go, bro. Sorry, Mercy, you're just gonna have to die today. You're gonna die too, though, because this Genji is not going to relent. This Rein is not going to relent, and you don't have the movement ability to get out of here as Bastion, right? So, bang, there it is. Like, immediately gone, and your Mercy is also about to die. And she's got the blaster out, like, she's going in, right? Like, her and Obama are just having a standstill right now. It looks like the Lucio's not even fighting her. Also, chump move on the part of the Lucio. He is 3 feet from the point and could be grabbing those pie pieces for his team, but instead he's checking Mercy out like she's on the cover of swimsuit, like a swimsuit cover of Sports Illustrated. So like he's missing out on his potential to maybe get a kill there. You should probably just wait, I think, at this moment. Do people play Moira and Bastion in Masters? Moira, yes. Bastion, to a lesser extent, right? Like, Bastion is situationally useful, depending on the map and the team comp. Everything is played in Masters. Well, alright. Bastion is, he's not bad. He's just not that great. Like, compared to a Sojourn, compared to a Tracer, like, there are better DPS options than Bastion, but he can shred a Reinhardt shield. He can destroy a Ramatra, right? Like... so against certain comps, he is really good, and when you're in close enough quarters that he doesn't hit damage fall off, his tank form can be destructive, right? I think your soldier right now, maybe you just leave. I don't think it's worth trying to go back. Nah, dude. Nah. And like a good soldier versus a good Genji will almost always, the soldier will almost always lose because the Genji has the cooldowns to get you unless you have Helix Rocket up. And I know you just used it, so don't chase him. Just let him leave. You both get to leave with your life at this moment. Maybe you get to regroup because they spent too much time chilling out on the, like, in front of the point, and maybe you get to push one more time and see if you can get through. But the Genji has the mobility on you and can make it harder to hit those shots. Scaring him off. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, yes, so right now you break off, you let because you don't want to be the first person they see, right? So, with the soldier going in on the flank angle, you let the Orisa go in first so that everybody turns and says, hey, look at the horse. This play, I called it, was winnable and we could touch. Watch it. Yeah, so like I said, you have 3. So most of the time you don't win these, but but your Orisa has an ult, your Moira's close to an ult, your soldier is also close to an ult. So there's a good chance that you can pull this out right here. They all said it was losable. So you go in, right? And there goes the Orisa ult, right? She pulls everybody in, and when she does that, every single person in this lobby is looking at the Orisa right now. They're all like, oh shit, alright, well, let me get out of the Terra Surge, and not a single one of them is looking at Soldier. And because of that, you have a full autonomy to kill everyone. Right, and there you go. So you got the Ashe down, which takes away the possibility for a Bob. And although she wasn't close to a Bob, Bob is the thing that could have won them this point from you. And maybe, arguably, a value Dragon Blade, but not as much as Bob, right? Like, Bob is one of the best ultimates in the game because of how much damage he can put out and how scary he is. So with her out of the way, that's great, right? So you don't have to worry about that. But then Lucio is like, yo, forget Reinhardt, bro. I don't need to keep Reinhardt alive against this horse. You know what I'm gonna do? Rush directly into the face of the soldier, because what could go wrong? So Lucio's dead. Let's just watch it happen. Oh, he left. Oh, that was so close. And with the Moira going down, that's not great, right? Because you missed out on your possibility for Cole, but you know that your Mercy and your Tracer are back now. So everything is about to fall apart for them. It's now a 4v4, and you guys have the advantage because you have more ults than they do. Although, the Lucio ultimate, if he stayed alive, could potentially win them this fight. Bastion, Pharah, Soldier, and Moira are really oppressive in gold. Yeah, Pharah gets less and less effective the higher in ranks you go, because people will just shoot her. Uh-oh. So you get out of the way, you hear that the Lucio ultimate is going off. I think he might be too far away to hit this Ana. No. So that's not great, right? So, like, you can aggress onto this on... Oh, she wasted sleep. I was gonna say, but you risk being put to sleep or antied. She wasted sleep. I think you turn her into mush. Yeah. Yeah, good call. And right now, unfortunately, you all went in, you did your best to try and grab it. You couldn't save the point. It is what it is. It was a losing fight anyway, but at least you staggered them some, right? You showed your teeth. You showed that you're not to be trifled with. And maybe your Tracer dies right here, or your Mercy dies right here if she can't GA over to you. But maybe she survives. It's time for you guys to leave, though. The 3 of you that are still alive, it's time for you guys to leave. Because you're now standing in front of their spawn. Even if you kill them, they're just going to walk out right to where you're at anyway. C9? Yeah, I mean, it kind of, right? You guys, you did a little bit. You stopped contesting. But you killed the Ana. Genji's on your side, so you know that you have to... with Genji being on your right? You know you have to get back here and then back there as quickly as possible. Because the person that you need to peel for you from Genji is right here, right? Because... with the Reinhardt right here, you can't ignore this target, because if he gets close to you, he'll just kill you. The Genji, you can kind of ignore until you get back to your team, because there's a good chance that you are small enough that he just won't be able to hit you. Oh, buddy. It's getting scary, right? Thankfully, you just had a dash come off cooldown. Nah, the Genji got you anyway. You took damage from that Reinhardt swing. And if you hadn't have taken damage from that Reinhardt swing, I think you could have been fine. It is what it is. Your team, like I said, you need to regroup in this moment anyway. So even if you die, it kind of doesn't matter too much. Your soldier can just run. You see Ryan's about to charge, though. Your soldier can just run. Your Moira can fade out of here. I think we stop fighting at this moment. Yeah, like, even, like... the Lucio's coming for him, though, so the soldier can't really break off. The Moira faded away into this side corridor, but she can't kill Rein. Rein has too many hit points. She can't kill him in the time that Rein could kill her. Maybe she skates him long enough before Rein kills her, but I think in this moment, maybe both soldier and Moira are dead. Moira's dead. And, okay, so your soldier also died to his own Helix rocket. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to see that. You hate to see it, right? But at least you're all regrouped, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Arisa, don't do it. Don't go in, Arisa. What are you doing? This is not the moment. This is not the play right here. We don't go in when the entire team is pushing forward and you only have your tank and one support alive. That's not the play. This kind of fine. Thankfully, it was only Tracer, and the Reinhardt and the Lucio went back. If Lucio had speed boosted Rein into this room, and Tracer was in here, both your Orisa and your Mercy would have died at this moment. So, this, not the play. But, you guys survived, so, and you're back, so, maybe it would have gone differently, who knows. It's dangerous to aggress onto them, but you're about to have an ultimate here. Just get out of here, put your damage in, get your ult, and then go find Ana and stick it to her back. Time to go. Time to go. Yes, and you baited out the Earth Shatter. That's awesome. Again, like, this is the thing about Tracer, right? She's just too fast. She's too fast for Rein to even swing the hammer and use his ultimate on, because you were right here, right? You were right here, and then Rein pressed his ultimate button, and by the time the animation of him raising the hammer up and hitting the ground with it happened, you were all the way out here already, right? And like, that's the thing about Tracer. She's just so hard to pin down. And the Rein knows he wasted his ultimate. He's like, God damn it, you know? That sucks. I would have saved that, but... you know, potentially you could have gotten it, but you know that those two both have movement abilities. Did my chat over here not update? I'm waiting for it to update on my end. I see watch. I don't know how it killed me. Tracer's too slippery. Yeah, Tracer is too slippery. My chat's not updating over here, so I'm just gonna reload this page real quick. And I'm waiting for it to pop back up. Okay. Yeah, Tracer's too slippery. I don't know how the Helix rocket killed you. Like, sometimes the splash damage of it as you come around a corner or you come around a wall, it will, like, if one of the rockets hits the corner of a wall, it does, like, a small circle of splash damage, and if you just happen to have, like, an elbow in it or something like that, it will hit you for the full amount of splash damage, regardless of whether you have, like, an elbow or, like, your entire chest in there. So, sometimes... it goes that way, right? Sometimes that's just how it goes. And it exploded in the air. Oh, that's why. Restream needs access to my YouTube account. I don't understand why it doesn't have access to it. Give me one sec. It needs me to log back into my thing here. Allow. And that's why it's not showing me chat on my end. Thankfully, I have a secondary means of utilizing chat. There we go. It exploded in the air and it killed me. That sucks. Yeah, so you guys are good? You guys are good right now? Okay, no problem. Perfect. Yeah, it started coming back up. You guys are good right now. You are basically fully regrouped. Their Ana is dead, which is great for you. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 alive. I don't know who's left. Who's left? Mercy, right? Mercy's there. Moira? Moira, there it is. Can we replay the death on the soldier against the Lucio? I'm interested to see what happened. Yeah, let's see it real quick. Let's just back it up a little bit. Let's just back it up a little bit. Little bit more, right? Bang. So this is where you guys go down. You get swung up on. Boom. And right in here, we're gonna watch it from this perspective. You're fighting the Lucio. So this is gonna be the moment where you use it, and the Helix rocket, when it comes out, is actually bigger than your gun. So when you use it right here, it's probably going to clip this doorway as it comes out. Bang. And then we'll likely... Don't make him VOD review you television, Harry Grant. Yeah, hey, man, it happens. It happens, dude. Masters is the new plat in this gameplay, bro. Let's be nice, be nice. But the, you know, everybody makes mistakes. I talk about this all the time, but we all make dozens and dozens of mistakes every single time we play games. We might not notice them right away, but when you review them in your footage, you will absolutely see where you messed up. I wish I could can I turn down how fast this plays? I don't think I can. No. That would be cool, though. So, like, the mistakes that we all make, you make so many mistakes every single game, you don't notice them, but as soon as you watch your gameplay back, you're gonna see all of the places where you could have been better. A lot of times you're gonna see, it says 1x. Let me just see, let me pull it up here. Playback, player outline, strength. Am I missing it? Field of view, maximum field of view. Here it is, playback speed, yeah. So let's just turn this down to 0.25 real quick, and we'll just see the moment. Okay, so you're backing up. Is it one of these lights? It might be one of the lights. Bang, right there. So you clipped through the light up here, and in clipping through the light, boom, when you used Helix Rocket, the Helix Rocket came out and exploded here on the lamp, right? And so that's how you ended up dying in that moment. Again, we're just going to watch as it happens from right here. Just turn it up just a little bit. And then, so here's the moment, right? You start backing up, you get booped. Boom, and then Helix Rocket. As you go through the light. Yeah, that sucks, right? But it's one of those things that you can't necessarily plan for. Like, who knew that your body was going to fly through this lamp at this moment, right? And then you, and then you press the Helix Rocket button like it happens. The skin is so clean. It is a clean skin. Genji died earlier. Yeah, he died earlier. Yep, he died to the Helix Rocket a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago, and so we're just gonna fast forward it a little to the point where Ryan uses Hammer Down. This is the moment where you use your Trace Bomb, or your Pulse Bomb even, on the two people that are in the corner, and as soon as you use it, instantly, they just disappear, right? And they're just gone before the Pulse Bomb ever has a chance to get out of there. Ever has a chance to explode even. Don't get greedy for this, right? We don't want to commit to the same engagement that we committed to last time and end up throwing the life away for it. I know you're hungry, but you know, play around the Rhine in this moment, I think, because if you put yourself over here, you put yourself in a significantly worse off position. Yep, you're playing around the Rhine. This is great. Now you kill the Genji. Yup, exactly. And now you get out of there for a second, and then you wait for two of your dashes to come up, and then you outspeed the Tracer. Because in this, he's big and greedy. Yes. Look, man, it happens to all of us. We all have those moments. Tracer diff. Yeah, so she just leaves. Be careful going around this corner, bro. That, the sleep dart travel time, most of the time won't be able to hit you as Tracer, because when you hear the sound effect, you're gonna press a dash instinctively, and in doing so, it will move you from the place that you were, and the sleep dart is not hit scan, so it has travel time. By the time it gets to you, most of the time you won't be there, but this Tracer has no re right now, and you still have yours, so I think you win this. Just gonna leave her, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. You got the Ana with the help of your Orisa there. That Tracer did not see you. You broke her ankles. You just gotta wait for your dashes to come up, right? Wait for two. Yes, now you have two. Now you can get aggressive. You're just gonna wait it out, though. This is smarter than going in. Cool, you're putting that damage in. Like, Ryan is just swinging at nothing at this point, right? Like, I don't know, like, at what point do you play Reinhardt and then think, I should probably swap off a Reinhardt, bro? Like, it hasn't happened yet, but, like, who is he hitting? Uh-oh. Never mind. Your soldier uses tac visor, and when soldier uses that, every single, like, the voice line goes off, and every single person in the whole lobby turns and starts looking at soldier, right? You can see, look at them all. Look at them. Reinhardt, Genji, Ana, Lucio, everybody is trying to deal with the soldier right now. Now nobody even remembers that you are even here. Tracer who, bro? Like, they don't remember you. in this moment. You can see the Ana also uses the sleep dart, but what she do with it, she shoots the pole because she fat fingered it because she panicked listening to the voice line of the soldier ult. And so they canceled your soldier ult with their Lucio ult, and in this moment you guys don't have a support ultimate that can counter the Dragon Blade. So I would say in this moment, potentially your Mercy dies, but a good Mercy can skate out of the way of this, but you have no one behind to stop the Mercy, or to for the Mercy to GA2 and kind of launch herself into the sky, right? So this could be the end of Mercy in this moment. You're going to need to peel for her and potentially go over and kill this Genji for your team. You're going to hard commit to the Ana, that's totally fine. The shots there, when they got pulled in by the Terra Surge, the Ana had no way to get away from you. And while Ana is already kind of an easy target to pick off, in this moment, like, the damage between Terra Surge and you, like, Tracer deals like 480 damage a clip. Like, that's way more health than Ana has. I wouldn't play Ryan against 3 hit scans. Yeah, I wouldn't play Ryan against anyone, pretty much, in general. His kit is just too antiquated. He's not that good of a character overall anyway. I probably wouldn't play Ryan at all, but, you know, if you do play Ryan, it's definitely better to play him against slow characters. But there really isn't a good place where I could be like, this is the time for Reinhardt. They're just better tanks right now. So, your Mercy got charged by Ryan. It looks like Genji got no value out of that Dragon Blade, which is wild to think, dude. Like, the soldier on your team is dead, but the Winston, or the Lucio even got him. So maybe Genji slashed the soldier once, and Lucio came in for the follow-up. But your Mercy is charged, Coalescence is going out, and it's kind of, you know, you kill Lucio, you kill Genji, and then I think you just leave. Yeah, you're going in for it, right? And now this is a good time. That's a good time to get hungry, because you know that, like, their team is on respawn for another second or two, and if Genji goes around this corner and he picks up this Mega, then it's over for the amount of health he'll get back. Your kill is completely gone, right? And you only had one more shot to put in. I think that was a good time to have gone on him. You got that Tracer, and good shots on her. Yeah, and then you kill Reinhardt last, right? To stagger their team as much as humanly possible. Get fucked. And now you just, you wait for the team, right? Because, like, when you came around the corner first, we talked about this earlier with Soldier, where the Orisa went in over there, and then the Soldier came in, so that everyone would look at Orisa. With you coming around the corner first, now you're the tank, right? Like, now you're the focus of the enemy aggression, and while there aren't that many people alive, they're now looking directly at you, although you're a significantly harder target to track than Orisa is. You have this pulse bomb, and you are itching to use this pulse bomb. Amanda, what's going on? Thanks for being here. We are reviewing a Diamond/Masters lobby today. You are itching to review, or to drop this pulse bomb on this Ana, and she can't get away from you. She's not Lucio. She has no ability to stop you from doing this. The only thing that could happen in that moment is that Lucio boops you away. But what you're going to do is you're going to press the pulse bomb button right before you press dash, and that will start the animation of you actually throwing it forward, and then you'll dash forward, moving your character into it, forcing her entire body to be your screen there, and then you will attach the pulse bomb to her and probably immediately either dash or recall out of that bitch, right? A little bit too quick. You can press the ultimate button and then press dash forward to start the animation, right? To start the throw before you actually go forward. I think you did do that, but you pressed dash just a little bit too soon. I know the Tracer. Yeah, dude, I do. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, when you miss the pulse. It happens to the best of us, man. It's one of those, Corey, what's going on? Thanks for being here. It's one of those moments, right? Corey's over on Twitch. For those of you guys who are not following over on Twitch, we're live on Twitch right now as well on the DudeNoWay gaming channel, which is the name of our main YouTube channel as well. So if you guys aren't following on Twitch, hit me up with the follow over there. And then for you Twitch people, anybody who's watching over on Twitch, we're live on YouTube at the DudeNoWay live channel. So you can check us out over there where all of our VOD reviews are saved forever. always be plugging. Yeah, dude, I have to, because when, like, they don't see, the people in the YouTube chat, Corey, they don't see your chat right now, right? They don't see your text coming up. And then, alternatively, you don't see all the people that are typing in the YouTube chat. So, it's good for the people who are just lurking, or who maybe haven't said anything, right? Or maybe they're, like, they don't know that the other channels exist. It's good to let them know. But yeah, we're live on both Twitch and YouTube right now, so check us out. So, at this moment, gotta get a chat bar up on screen. I like having the chat bar, but it fucks up the replays, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I don't want the thing that just came up in chat to be in the YouTube video that I cut from the show later, you know? And that makes it a little bit more difficult to want to leave chat up. You know, sometimes we're talking about some raunchy shit. Like, we had one day where somebody came in and talked about a soggy waffle, and I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I'm not going to repeat it here. Suffices to say, it was nasty, but I had to utilize that gameplay footage, bro. You know? Anyway, so you threw the pulse bomb. It didn't get the value you were looking for, but that's okay. I think that is, I think that's totally fine. The Tracer ultimate comes back so fast, you'll have another one before you know it. You just had another one like 1 minute ago, so I think you'll totally be fine. Dude, you don't even want to know. Zach, when I tell you you don't want to know what a soggy waffle is, I'm telling you, you don't want to know. It is nasty. So the team is starting to spawn in here. Arisa is in the front, but you see that there are no support that are with her. The Moira is kind of back around this wall. So in this moment, Arisa just wants to play her cover a little bit more, because she's kind of standing, I talked about this in a review from the other day, she's kind of standing in the middle of the field like the team's mascot right now, right? And like, she could throw that spear from over here, homie, you know, where there's a perfectly good wall to keep her safe, you know? So I would say with the Arisa knowing that the Mercy just went down, is probably better that she gets to a piece of cover pretty quickly. It's R-rated. It's nasty. That's some nastiness. Okay. So this is fine. You took a right click from the Genji there. You took a full-on right click. I don't think all of it hit you in the head, but at least one of it did. The Arisa getting anti-healed in this moment means she just needs to break line of sight, and because she needs to break line of sight, she needs to call it out inside of comms that she is antied, so that you can just wait a second, right? So in this moment, you just you go and you grab the health pack, and you just crouch down, right? And you just wait. You just wait, like, you count to 2, and then you go in, because the Arisa's anti will cause her to not be able to get back in line of sight for a second. So boom, you grab the health pack. Thank God you know what a health pack is. This Arisa is an intern. I assume that's what you meant. Right, so now that Genji is here, you can call it out that Genji is over on your side, and I think that you're, or you could just Genji diff him. Like, you could just speedster diff the Genji, and that's totally fine too. But your Moira could have just dropped a little bit of damage in and also helped you kill him. And enter, like running it down. Got it. Intentionally feeding. Got it. It looks like the Lucio is doing the same thing. Yeah, you diffed him hard, dude. You DPS diffed that Genji. You were just faster than he was. You broke his ankles, and he didn't know where you were until you punched him in his nose. Yep, so you're just kind of getting out of the way here. Okay, at this moment, everybody needs to back up, right? Because we see that the Rhine's coming around the corner, except for you, potentially. You could get around and get into their backline, kill their Ana, maybe. But the Rhine's coming around the corner. Your Arisa is no longer in armor health. And because she's no longer in armor health, she's going to die really fast. And your team, they're going to be healing her up. You see... Zach, you're going to bed. I'll watch it on YouTube. Sounds good, dude. Thanks for sending in the gameplay. I appreciate that, and I'm sorry that it takes so long. I like to break down every bit of it because it gives us a chance to watch it all, you know? With the Arisa not being in armor health, she's going to die really quickly, so you want to be careful about possibly losing your tank in this moment. Uh-oh. And Reinhardt gets the nano boost. With your soldier being down, I think that's fine, because they're going to be looking to aggress on your team. And Genji is back, but their soldier's very low health. You can see that you can easily go and, like, 180 their soldier and kill him very quickly. And there it goes. That's the 180 that I was talking about. You get behind him. He has no idea you're even behind him. He's still looking forward. He doesn't know where you are, and before he can react, he's already dead. Yep, and you use the recall right here. You're just waiting for Genji's deflect to be off and for one of your dashes to come off cooldown. And then you do the same thing to Genji. You're going to dash behind him, you're going to 180, and you're going to shoot him in his back and then melee him, and then he dies, right? Uh-oh. You used it sideways. You got kind of stuck there a little bit. That's fine. In this moment, I think you just wait for your dash to come off cooldown. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. You're still fast, though, right? You can still get out of there pretty quickly. With 111 hit points, maybe you could make it out of here alive still. You're gonna go get this Mega. That's a good call. You know you don't have to worry about any of them coming up out of the spawn right now. You can see the soldier is even crouching to try and, like, hide his footstep sounds from you, which, I mean, he's crouching in the middle of the open, right? So how effective this is really up for debate, but at least he's trying, right? You know, good for him for putting in the effort. And now he knows that he can't beat you, so he just turns around and runs. Just straight up dips. Okay, you're forcing them around. This comment was deleted, and the account of this user is now under investigation for racist crimes. Well, racism, hate crimes, wow. All right, well, thanks for nothing. Your comment was immediately deleted. There's no reason for you to come in like that. Get out of my show. Okay. So I will ban you if I have to. So, we're good. You are dueling the Genji right now. You still have recall active, so you can utilize that, and you do. And you're waiting for your dash to come up. It is up now. It's time to disengage, right? And you get the kill on the Genji, but you're kind of, you're in a little bit of a spot here with this soldier. You have really committed to this fight. Your team has decimated them and put them back in the spawn, against all odds as well. They had to come back from their spawn right now. So I think maybe right now you just kill them. Right? I think, yeah, no, okay, so soldier ran away. You're still waiting up. You're waiting for the heal from your squad. Yeah, tell him, thanks for sucking, bro. To the person under investigation. Exactly. Exactly. Get the hell out of here. We don't deal with that. You guys were locking in? No shit. You guys really were locking in. You guys were going crazy. You should make me a moderator. I'll put these boys in check quickly. Heard that. Let me see if I can do it from here. Add as moderator. Standard moderator. Bang. Boom. Storm, thanks for the offer. There you go. Storm, you got mod privileges, so if anybody decides they want to go too wild here in the chat, I can count on you to drop the ban hammer on them. Alright. I'm just gonna let this play here. You're waiting for the heal, you're waiting for the health pack, this is all good. Whoa! You know, you come around the corner, you see Ryan, you're just like, nope. And you just kind of dip out of there. This is good. You dodge the fire strike. Very good. You waited for a second as well, so that the Lucio didn't aggress on you. Your footstep sounds couldn't be heard around this pillar, so that Lucio didn't actually, he didn't actually have a chance to mess with you from this spot. So, that is good. That is not you. That is not you. Hang on. Going around, we're going around. So, you see that their team, you can hear that their team is over on the other side, right? You're waiting for your moment. You know that they have a Moira instead of an Ana now, which is a significantly harder target for you to dive. You kind of need to wait for Moira's fade to be off of cooldown before you can confirm the kill on her. But Tracer, if all three of her dashes are up, can very easily chase her down wherever she does decide to dive to. But you see that this soldier, and just based on his character model, based on the way that he's turning, he can hear you, and he is looking for the time when you're about to come around this corner. Here he is. He gave up. The Genji is behind you right now. It sucks that you weren't able to get more out of that, but that's okay. You're going all in on these guys right now. That Lucio died. Oh, dude, that was such a clutch move. You put the whole clip into that Lucio, and then you utilized your recall to get yourself back over here, which put you right in front of him, and you were just able to melee him. That was such a clutch move. I want everybody to see that one more time, right? We're just gonna back up a few seconds. This is the moment. This is the moment where he presses his his ultimate, you're going to come forward, empty the clip into him, and then recall back to the position he was in and melee him to death. Ready? Here it is. I'm going to play it full speed for everybody. How clean was that shit, dude? Oh my god, beautiful. Yep. Yep. Oh no, he grabbed the health pack. That's a pants shitter, huh? That's alright, you just gotta commit. And if you hit the shots, you'll kill him. Well done. They have 17 seconds, bro. What they gonna do? That was so clean. It was so clean. I want to be a moderator. I'm here very often. I'll think about it. Spicy, I will, here you go. Hang on. I'm just kidding, bro. Here you go. Standard moderator. That way, in case anything goes crazy. Spicy, don't ban anybody unless I say let's ban them, okay? And that for Storm as well. Please don't ban anyone unless I say let's ban them. But you know, if they start talking crazy, I'll call it out to you guys, and I'll just be like, mods, can we put this person in timeout, or can we ban them? You know, timeout is when you time them out so they can't chat as often. You know, where they have to take a little timeout break. So if you wouldn't mind, don't ban them straight away. Don't bust out the ban hammer unless shit gets real crazy. I'll say it out loud when I want somebody to never come back again. It was very clean. He's waiting for the health pack right now. Crouching as well. In that moment you couldn't see, but from his angle, he was crouching so that if he did move at all, he didn't accidentally make footstep sounds on the enemy team and reveal himself in their headsets. He's taking the fight with this Genji a little bit, but then he's out. And now that he has the healing orb from Moira, he knows that he has the freedom to get more aggressive with their team. Right, and now he's dropping down. He's getting a little bit of pop shots in. He sees that the Genji can see him. Right, and he's going in. Unfortunately, he missed that pulse bomb, but that's okay. I won't abuse it. I know how to be serious. I just act like this is as a joke. Okay. All right, thank you. Because this is my business, you know? I gotta be cool. I gotta be chill. I gotta treat it like a business. I gotta be professional. So remember that, like, this is how... This is my livelihood here, so I don't want to be crazy. Zach getting big and greedy as usual with the pulse. I mean, if he'd have gotten the kill, though, could we have argued with it, right? Like, it's tough to say it wasn't a good call if he'd have gotten the kill. The Genji is chasing him right now. The Genji can hear the sound of his footsteps, and if you saw, he jumped up here and heard that he was going this way, and now is immediately turning to fight him again. This Genji has very strong situational awareness. He's just not as fast as Zac is. And with your team using Tac Visor, you know that as soon as Genji gets off you, no one's going to be looking at you, because they all have to deal with the threat of the soldier right now. Unfortunately, you got. The Lucio was also on you in that moment. The Genji meleeed you, which is the thing. You can see there's the melee. The Genji meleeed you, which is the thing that finished you off. But the Moira also saw you kind of get caught. And unfortunately, geometry is the thing that kills tracers and mobility characters the most. Because sometimes you'll just get caught on something, and then that'll be the end of you. And you get caught for 1 second, right? And that 1 second is enough for the team to, or for the enemy team to kill you. So we're going to back it up from, like, right here, and we're going to watch as this plays out. We see the Tac Visor has already soldier diffed the other soldier. We know that their Reinhardt is dead, but your Mercy is dead and your Tracer is dead. So it's a 3v3, and you're kind of, if you stop them right now, you kill their ability to take this point at all. Because their spawn is way the hell over there. They will not make it back in the overtime time limit. That being said, the Moira is low health, so it's up in the air. The Lucio needs to die. But you're not going to be able to get him because he went behind the fire truck, the payload, it is what it is. As soon as he made himself invisible, it's time to kill Moira. Uh-oh. So with the Dragon Blade coming out, he's just going to go and immediately one-swipe your Moira. I don't think there's any way she gets out of that unless she has Fade off cooldown. The Moira on their team is still at the end of her coal and is probably healing up at this very moment. Going to be difficult for you to get the kill on her before your Moira goes down. Wow, he didn't have dash available. There he goes. Okay, so he does get your Moira. Your team is about to lose this one. I don't think there's any coming back from this. You're not close enough to your attack visor because you just used it. The Orisa is not close enough to a Terra Surge. I think she goes down. I don't think you, like, as a soldier, you just don't have the DPS potential to be able to kill their 2 supports in the amount of time that it would take for their 3 characters to kill your Orisa. You see, Mercy's coming back, though, so maybe you do hold it. Uh-oh. Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry, dude. Maybe your Mercy gets the res? Just backing it up, backing it up. Cool. Your Mercy's not going for the res. I don't blame her. I wouldn't go for it either. Oh, man. And Zach, you are back now, but you possibly are going to get hit by this Earth Shatter. It looks like you might be able to skate it, but it also looked like you might be in that line of sight. Every time I put it on you, it changes where your character model is, and I don't know why, but as soon as I press play, you'll see what I mean. And you do get hit by it. That sucks. So you're stunned inside of the Earth Shatter right now. The Rhine is not actually close enough to kill you, but the rest of the team is. And with you being half health, it could be a very quick life for you. And it is. Just gonna pull it around to here, right? Bang. So you got the team. You're still fighting it out. You're trying hard for this. I don't see how you live in this scenario. Maybe she gets a value Terra Surge. The Mercy is getting very low. You can see their soldier is on your Mercy right now. Your Moira is coming in, trying to keep the Orisa alive. The Moira is close to a Cole, but not close enough. Let's just see. Your Mercy goes down. Everybody just leaves the Terra Surge. Moira's doing her best to keep this horse alive. And you're back, your soldier is back now, but I think this Moira is about to go down, and she does. The horse has lived a much longer life than a horse should because of the help of her support, but I don't think she makes it through here. Okay, you are back. I'm going to put it on you. Let's see what happens. And the horse goes down. Your soldier goes down. You got 35 hit points. And this is the end. Like, you're about to press recall, but whether you actually get to recall or not is still kind of up in the air. And you do. You're contesting for a little bit longer. Yeah, you did your best, right? You did your best. At 0.81 inside of overtime, they were able to push it in. Your Mercy needs to turn around and walk back at this moment. She's going for the additional ult charge that she would need to charge up her Valk, which is at 96%. Very, very close for the Mercy right now. Moira needs to get the fuck out of there. I don't know what she's waiting for. If there's an enemy Lifeweaver, if your pulse lands on the floor, the Lifeweaver can negate it with a pedal. And if you stick it to Lifeweaver, Lifeweaver can pull the person to try and bait Lifeweaver's grip or the pedal. Yep. I don't know if that was helpful of a tip, because I guess it's obvious Lifeweaver can negate Pulse Bomb. It's always helpful, man. All of that shit is helpful. And you know the ins and outs of Lifeweaver better than most people, so thank you for dropping the knowledge bomb. Your Moira looks like she probably will get away here, but your Mercy is probably going to die again. She stayed too long, man. There was no reason really for her to... She would have gotten that ult charge organically, having just waited for you guys to have spawned. I don't think she needed to go out and try and fight out for that additional 4%. She could have walked back and kept her life, but your Moira looks like she's also about to die. Oh my god, she lived. Yeah, their soldier sucks, bro. Their soldier got killed by the Moira, while the Moira had 10% hit points. Oh my god. That is terrible. Are you back? I think you're back. I think I heard you. Yeah. Okay, so you're back right now. Your Moira's alive, but she can't really get to you, so just be careful, right? You can get aggressive, just not too aggressive. Good. This is good. You can hear that the Genji is above you, right? You can hear his little feet jumping around, the tap, tap, tap of his feet as he is above you, right? And by taking this fight with the soldier right now, you have put yourself into a 1v1, although Reinhardt is kind of coming around the corner at you. You put yourself into a 1v1 where his support don't even know that he's out here about to get killed. So potentially you get this kill and you stagger them backwards in favor of your team. Your Mercy is in Valk right now, so even if you die, she could maybe even just fly out the door and res you. But you go back for it. That's totally fine. You skate you heard the sound effect of Reinhardt going into charge, and you immediately 180'd him and put yourself behind him, so the Reinhardt is charging forward and has no idea that you aren't even there anymore yet, bro. That is hilarious. Look at him go. Look at him go. What a cutie. Alright, so you've got this, pulse bomb. The best target you could stick it to would be Soldier. So if you wait for your dashes to come off cooldown, you can be up behind the Soldier and stick him, and he has no way to take that off. His team has no Suzu, so he can't cleanse it off. They have no Life Weaver, so he can't be Life Gripped. That's a free kill, right? And he has no movement ability aside from Sprint, which takes too long to get away from you. But when you stick it to Moira, she can just fade. And that's why we don't, while it would have been a more impactful pulse bomb to have killed the Moira, sticking it to the Soldier would have been the guaranteed value, you know what I mean? And you didn't bait out the fade, and because the fade was off cooldown, your ultimate got negated, and that sucks, man. So you're waiting. You got the Coalescence Dragon Blade combo about to come out, which is very, very dangerous for your team. Your Moira is also in Cole, it looks like. And if she's not, then she's about to use it. Let me just see. Yeah, there it is. So, both Coalescence are going at the same time, right? The Moira is getting healed by the Mercy right now. So you know that the other Moira does not have the damage to kill her, but with the additional help of the Genji, he's putting the healing, the DPS passive onto your Moira, which is potentially going to kill her at this moment. And she does go down to a swing from the Reinhardt, right? Now you're taking this duel with the Soldier, and the longer Soldier is not on your team, the more likely it is that your team will survive. Although your other DPS is down, your Moira is down, it's becoming less likely that you will win this fight, but they don't see you at all right now. So you are just being elusive on this Lucio, right? You're gonna get the kill on him, and then they're gonna come back to the payload, and they're gonna be like, well, where'd Lucio go? Oh no. Well, that sucks, right? You're getting close to that end point here. Getting close to the point where it's going to be real sketchy for you guys to keep coming out. And we're about to be in the throw your life away or else situation, because there's nothing that can win the point for you. They have 15 seconds, which is plenty of time to push it around the corner, and for you guys to get one more team fight because you have spawn advantage. You see, your Mercy is being very intelligent all the way in the back, using the length of the beam to keep herself completely obscured from the enemy team, while she was just damage boosting, but while damage boosting and healing the Soldier. Very smart on her part. You can see your Moira is over here spray painting the wall. Your Reese is coming out of the spawn right now, and Ryan's gonna charge forward to hopefully get the team kind of pinned inside of the spawn area, but Orisa can just spear spin him backwards, so that's not really that big of a deal. We're gonna watch as it happens. Bang. Right, he's coming up for the kill on the Soldier. And the skill orb is the thing that is potentially the deadliest part of this, right? Because with the skill orb coming through, it can just float in here and chase Soldier for the rest of his hit points, even when he's outside of the range of the Reinhardt swing. So the fact that he has the Mercy beam on him right now is good, but will that be enough? And you see, there it goes, bro. Just floating in, just slowly killing everything around it. What massive skill it takes to use that ability, I'm telling you. Cool, this is good. This is good. Your team has fully gone up to contest. Ryan is out of armor health, although the Moira is on him. Both your supports are alive. Your DPS is alive. Your other DPS, I mean. And you are about to go back there and take the fight with their characters that are coming back from spawn. And when you heard the hammer down went off, the earth shatter went off, you knew that in that moment Ryan was going to have to take a second to recover from the swing and then start his own DPS cycle on them, which means he won't have his shield up, which means that you are free to come up and shoot him from wherever he is. Unfortunately, they canceled your value of your pulse bomb by utilizing the Lucio ultimate, and with the Genji in your face like this, you know you're gonna have to press recall. And there it is, right? And now with the Moira here, you just want to get out of the way, right? So you're probably going to break off, you're probably going to go around this way, and then come back from this angle right here, right? And try and kill them from there. You see that their soldier is fully off of the fight, and while he's fighting your Moira is not healing anyone on your team. So maybe you can go free up Moira from this soldier duel she's in. Man, by going this way, you put yourself into a scary scenario, because Genji can chase you, but the Moira beam can still hit you from around the corner for a second. Okay, so it's Tac Visor versus Tac Visor in the fight of the century. Your soldier was able to kill Genji, which took the heat off of you and frees you up to be able to go and engage with their soldier. And by the time you make it over there, there's a good chance that their soldier will be kind of engaged with someone else. So you'll probably have enough time to kill him before he realizes. You're waiting out the Tac Visor. There's nothing wrong with that. You actually don't know where he is, I think, at this moment. And he doesn't know how to engage in a way that's not going to get him killed. I just tried to pull up the scoreboard, but that's not how the replay works. And you guys stopped them right at the edge of them actually getting that third point. And because they don't get that third point, you know that there will not be a... Oh, that's a terrible sound effect. You know that there will not be a fourth round if you do get the third point. So you basically won the game off of that, right? If they don't make it to point 3... there's a very good chance that the team that defended will likely win, because they don't have to worry about the the following round after this, where then they have to, you know, do the final one push versus one push again, right? So you guys only have to make it to the end. All you have to do is succeed and you win the game, right? This game was pretty clutch. It has been very clutch. It has been very clutch across the board. All right, I've been talking for an hour and 37 minutes. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee.
Test me.
What a game this has been, dude.
Much lies in store. Let us see to it.
That is delicious. Okay, so breaking down team comps here before the round starts. You guys, you traded your mobility from your DPS over to your tank, where maybe Tracer might have been a better call to come with this Doomfist, but Doom has no ability to defend the Tracer when she goes in. So, you know, having 2 hit scan here is fine. You know, Tracer is a hit scan, but you know what I mean. 2 mid to long range hit scan here is totally fine. You can see that their Reinhardt doesn't know what the character select screen is, so he's just gonna stay as Rein, even though it didn't work for him in the last round. He thinks he's gonna be good this time. You know, what could go wrong? Can I do a VOD review of yours? Lana Mexi. Mexi? I'm gonna call you Mexi because it's easier to say. Is it Lanny or Mexi? Which do you prefer? I would love to do a VOD review of yours. You could send me the import code to my email at DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com. And I would be happy to, I'd be happy to turn it into a video here. Lanny, cool. Lanny, I would be happy to. Please send it to me. Remember to include your character name and your, the rank of the lobby. And, you know, if you want bonus, like bonus brownie points, you can also send me a picture of the screenshot of the scoreboard there. That would also be very helpful. Let me just see. I sent the video link. Did you send it to the channel? To the email? Or did you send it here in the chat? I'm trying to find it. If you did send it, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it in chat. Does anyone else see what I don't see? The import code? I see here, but I don't see, the... Yeah, I don't see it. Don't think you could send links in chat. Ah, yeah, that's why. Yeah, so, if you send it to me in the email, I will be able to have it for tomorrow, and that way I can reference the email and be like, okay, so this is what we're doing today. Yeah. Also, the code itself will not get chatbotted out. I apologize for that. That is like for safety purposes, right? So that nobody leaves like a nasty link in the chat that ends up getting me into trouble here on the platform. But yeah, at the channel name without the exclamation point, or if you just send me the import code here, I can set it aside for tomorrow, and then I'll have that ready. So your enemy team is still using the Reinhardt pick, which is not great. They also have a Bastion, which is not as good as your 2 DPS. So I think that you will be totally solid to aggress on this round. And with the Doomfist, I'm pretty sure I have reviewed this Doomfist before, and this Doomfist is very solid at the character. So I think you guys are going to decimate them, especially with how good you are at getting aggressive as a team. So you're coming out of the spawn here. You got the Fire Strike and the Bastion right click are coming out right away. And you see the... That sucks. Goddamn lamppost got in the way. You see the Moira's already dead. You are getting extremely aggressive on the Reinhardt. The Reinhardt is like 10% hit points right away. You can see the Moira also getting aggressive on the Reinhardt with you, throwing out the damage orb, which is keeping their other DPS characters and their Lucio at bay. The Lucio does not have the burst healing enough to actually heal this Reinhardt up, so Rein is going to die at this moment. There's nothing that can be done to save him. Even if Lucio amps it up, it's not going to be enough to stop the burst damage of Ashe and Cassidy at the same time. The Genji is going to get chased by this skill orb, which is going to keep him inside of low health, and then the Bastion is going to be easy pickings for the Doomfist, who can just kind of jump behind him, right? It's going to be very, very difficult for him to get out of the way. I think the entire push for them is over as quickly as it began. There goes Rein. With the Bastion going into turret form, you have a perfectly good line of sight right here. You just use this, and you just wait it out. You jiggle peek the side here, and you put in a couple of shots, and then between you and Ashe, you should be able to kill this Bastion, no problem. Yep, there it is. The Doom and the Moira were also on him, so, you know, get destroyed. It's already over for them, dude. Your team is way better at killing things. It's not even close. You know that their Lucio is still alive up here. Was still alive, excuse me. And your Doomfist went in and chased him down. The Lucio could have gotten away from Doom if he had not put himself inside of this big metal tube. But because he's inside of the train, there's nowhere for Lucio to get away. And he's just dead immediately. The speed at which your Doomfist operates is too fast for that Lucio to have realistically gotten out of there anyway. You can see the Genji is trying to put a little bit of damage in, but he's just dead, bro. Like, he's not going to do anything. He's going to float down over the side. He's accomplishing nothing, and he's probably waiting for Dash to come off cooldown so that he can get out with his life. Because he damn sure isn't going to stop you guys. You throw the Hinder Grenade, and it doesn't get him, but it does actually, it's enough for him to be pushed back there. Good. Good, we're looking good. Your team, oh man, he got knocked down immediately too. Your team is already on this Reinhardt as he comes out the door. Your Doom used the rocket punch into Rein, who was about to charge away. So even though Doom is low, on the ground here, Rein is extremely low health already and will probably die unless the Moira and the Lucio can get him up, but I don't think they're going to be able to. And you're just too aggressive on him. They can't get out of there. Both Lucio and Moira are dead that quick. It's over. It's over for these kids, dude. Maybe they get it there at the very end when they have respawn advantage, but staggering in like that, it was done. Their Bastion didn't know what to pick, so he spent a few seconds inside of the character select screen. He decided he's going to go Cassidy. I don't think he has the... This is the same guy who was Soldier in the last round. I don't think he has the aim to outshoot you, though. You're throwing the Hinder Grenade in their general direction. Right, it didn't latch onto the Genji, but it was enough to keep them out the door for a second. You're utilizing your angles here very, very well, and in doing so, you're able to put in damage kind of for free, and no one is contesting you up until when Cassidy decides he's going to have the Western shootout with you. With you being low health, you know it's time to get a heal before you go back in, right? Yep, good, good, good. And your team is, this guy overcommitted, right? Now, at this moment, your Doom dives this Cass and immediately just kills him. Doom is over there, so maybe you just, you hinder him and you take the shots on him. But realistically, this Cass is dead. He overplayed his hand, he overcommitted the angle, and he's just gonna die. Bro, hang on. Oh no, you died. What's the skill orb doing here, bro? It's just chilling. I don't know if this is the character or the replay editor, like, not being up to speed here, but that's weird to see, right? It's weird to see the orb kind of just chilling right there like that. Unfortunately, you go down. I didn't expect that he would have gotten you, especially since you had the Mercy on you, but it is what it is. Your team is getting effectively pushed back at this moment. Your Doom is very low health. You have died. Your Ashe is coming back from spawn, maybe? I don't know where Ashe is, bro. Oh, there she is. All the way up there with the payload. Is she pushing the payload and no one notices? I'm pretty sure your Ashe is pushing the payload to the point, and nobody even notices that she's over there right now. Let's watch it from here. Lucio just figured it out. She feels so cheeky at this moment. Look at where Ashe is. Look, dude. The only person that's here fighting her is Lucio. Genji figured it out, too. Alright, well, this Ashe is dead. It's kind of nothing that can be done about that. The Rein is overcommitting to the angle. Maybe he kills both the Doomfist and the Moira, but I think probably not. By him being out here like this, he's just killing himself. And Moira just fades away, and now Reinhardt is back at your spawn, where you're about to come out of, with his shield up, and no way to get back to his support players. Well, Rein, it's good game for you, fam. We knew ye well. My nose is getting stuffed up because I've been talking so long. Lanny, I do not have your... Let me just make sure. Lanny, I do not have your replay code yet. If you could please do me a favor and just send it over to me. I want to review your gameplay, but I can't see it. I can't see the actual link to it here. I'm sorry for that. But I would be happy to. Just send it over to me. I'm still waiting. I just wanted to let you know that I don't have it. Okay, so the Rein is trying to come out. The Moira is here with the Reinhardt now, but he has too little hit points. He can't live through this. With the Coalescence on Rein and the Doomfist, your Doomfist is here. It's the end of Reinhardt. Right, there he goes. You're gonna Meteor Strike him into the corner. Bang. Oh man, their whole team is here now. Okay, so your Moira has left your team alone and is in a 1v1 with this Cassidy. While Moira has the ability to skate the Cassidy with her Fade being on cooldown puts her in a dangerous spot right now. It's up in the air because Moira has to kill Cassidy over time, has to damage over time him to death. Cassidy can one-hit her from this amount of hit points if he hits his headshot. So, potentially it could go very badly for your Moira right now. You see your team is just putting in that big damage on Rein. Uh-oh. And you got killed immediately from the damage of the hammer down, combined with the single swing there. You know that it is good game for yourself, possibly this Mercy. Your Doomfist is also in a very bad position. Your Moira just got killed by the damage from the Genji / Lucio, who came to assist with the Cassidy duel that he may or may not have lost. So, like, in this moment, I think your team maybe gets pushed back to the spawn. But maybe Doom gets up. Nah, Doom is dead, bro. It's over, dude. It's over, man. Mercy did the right thing. She Guardian Angeled out of there. She's going to utilize her high ground position to keep her safe. But she will get chased. Eventually, she'll get chased by the Genji / Lucio. But, you know, it's time to just wait. Right? Like, we don't leave the spawn at this moment. We stay where we are. Mercy's taking the pop shots at people. The Moira's spawning. You are spawning. I'm going to go ahead and put it on you. And, like, your whole team got pushed back effectively at that moment. So it's time to regroup. You know that you have high noon right now. So if you get the cheeky angle, you can kill all of them. Tossing out that grenade. That's good. You hear him, right? Yeah, you hear him. So the Genji is on your side. You don't have your Hinder Grenade. So, and the Cassidy is also looking at you. So you need to take one shot, force out the deflect, and then roll backwards over to your team so that you can get a peel from your squad. Because at this moment, the Genji can kill you. And you roll backwards, right? You do the one shot, you force out the deflect. Everything is looking good. You want it. You want it, but the Rhine's not giving it to you. You got hit with the Hinder Grenade right now, and you are low enough health that the Hinder Grenade is scary, but not going to kill you because the Mercy Beam is on you. So you're going to be fine, as long as you don't take any more damage, right? So you line of sight them, you're waiting for your health to come back. Waiting for your health to come back. I don't know why Reinhardt went in like that, dude. But, like, everybody is playing their life very well right here. Everybody, including their team, is playing their life very well. Your Mercy reses your Ashe, so your team is back up to a 5v5. Your Doomfist is low health right now, and he is in deep. Hard to say. Where is Doom? I know. Okay, so Doom is right here. He's good. And right now, everybody needs to just keep playing their their life. And if they do so, they're going to be fine. Everybody's going to get healed up. You're all going to be good, and you'll be able to take this. You are generating ultimates as well right now, right? You know that Bob is about to come out. You know that Dragon Blade is about to come out. They have a High Noon, and they have a beat. So it's very scary, but you could potentially still kill them and get the value picks that you need to push forward. And you have 3 minutes 40. Like, you have plenty of time right now. I think maybe we stop fighting the Reinhardt, right? And I think we start fighting some of the squishier characters to potentially grab that pick that we need. You are very low health, so you're going to get around the corner and make sure that you don't die. Yes, and now we start fighting the Genji. This is good. This is good, because we know we're not getting that Rein down in this moment, right? Just doing your thing. Uh-oh. So this Rein went in too deep. You died at this moment, but your team can now turn around and punish this Reinhardt for being in too deep. And the odds of him living through this are very small, although Lucio is alive. I think the odds of him living through that would have been very small if maybe the High Noon didn't come out against your side at this moment. Maybe this is another loss. Yeah. Yeah, this is another team fight. Time to regroup, right? Your Doomfist is down. Everybody's down on your team except for Moira. Good, just go back to the spawn and just wait it out. Yeah, we probably shouldn't. We could have just waited, right? We could have just waited 1 second for everybody to have spawned back in. Unfortunately, Doom staggered again and immediately got put down. It is what it is. So you swap over to a Widow, which is good, smart, because now you can take the shots from complete safety, potentially get the kill that you need to go forward. Just putting in some damage on that shield. Waiting for the moment where you can see someone. Waiting for your squad to come back out. Putting in that heavy damage right now. You know that this Genji's deflect can kill you very easily if you are shooting into him with Hanzo. Okay. This is good. This is good. With Bob coming out, their team has to use an ultimate to counter this. They're too exposed in this moment to stop Bob from doing what he wants to do. The thing that Reinhardt needs to do is turn and charge this Bob into the wall, and in doing so, he will save his team. But the beat comes out, so that's good. Uh-oh. But the Genji gets Ashe instead of the Mercy. I don't know what he was thinking getting Ashe, but he died. He deserved to have died at that moment. I'm glad you killed him. He didn't kill the person who was most needing to die, and because his target priority was bad, and he just smashed buttons, you know, he deserved it. This Rein is extremely low. You just gotta kill this Lucio, and he's dead. Lucio is very evasive, hard to kill with a Hanzo. The travel time of the arrows just takes a long time, and you are able to kill him. And your Doomfist followed up with his Meteor Strike and would have gotten the kill even if you had missed, so that's good. You can hear the Cassidy here, right? And Doom is able to take him out, and now it's time to kill Rein. Rein, there's no way he survives that, right? Your team is just way better at killing people than theirs is. Bonus points if you include a screenshot of the leaderboard. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Star. You know I love you. Thanks for being here. Let me just make sure that you have the mod privileges as well. Add as moderator. Bang. Just make sure that you have mod privileges as well. That's the first time I ever added anybody other than Extinguish as mod. Okay, so you advance forward, right? The payload is right behind you guys, so you're gonna be fine to push this forward. Your Doomfist is all the way up here in a crazy position for a Doomfist to be in, and they're not going to be able to stop him when he dives onto them. You're putting that damage in from the side, putting that damage in. Just holding the arrow here, just waiting for your moment, and you use the silly noodles to force them back and make it so that they have to either wait out your ultimate or take a side angle, which will funnel them into a very easy place for you to kill them as Hanzo. The noodles will stop them from being effective for at least a few more seconds, right? Potentially putting in a lot of damage on that Rein, which it did. You can see how low this Reinhardt is already, and that's because of your ult. It goes through his barrier, so even if he held up the barrier, if he's just standing there, that's death for him. So, it's death over there. You are probably going to kill this Cass because you are in a better, like, he has damage fall off on you from here, right? So he can't kill you in 2 hits. I think you're fine to engage with this Cass, and you get the Genji instead. That's totally fine. That's like an even trade right there, right? You use the Storm Arrow to kill the Lucio, who put his back towards you for whatever reason. I don't know what he was thinking. Yep, you're doing good. This Rein dies now. There's nothing that can save him. You're pushing this forward. They're done, bro. This push is over. Their game is done. It's over for these clowns. Yep, you're using your Sonic Arrow to show off anybody who might be nearby. You're pushing forward here because you know that if you get 1 kill, every kill that you get is making it more and more likely that you just snowball this to the end. What a shot, dude. You didn't even know she was coming. You just happened to let it go at that moment. That was amazing. That was a great shot. There's only so much you can do. Yeah, there's only so much you can do. That's what happens when we went out. You went out, you got the shot there. Unfortunately, you could have jumped up and you could have used your movement ability to have gotten you over here. It wouldn't have saved you. Like, you are in the shit. You know, you're in the thick of it. And in that moment, you got the kill. You traded your life for it. These are the choices we make, right? I'm gonna say that that's kind of an even trade. Your Doomfist is down, so you guys are respawning anyway. So Mercy just comes back, and I think you guys are fine, right? Moira just concedes ground right now, and I think you guys are fine. Don't stand up by the payload, though. Moira is the most important person to stay alive. Mercy and Moira are incredibly important for your next team fight. With her still being here, she risks putting herself into extreme danger, but presumably her fate is on cooldown, and she knows what she's doing. And it is, right? So she just dips out of there, so she's totally good. You are still dead, so I'm going to put this on the Mercy and then back it up off of her, and we're just going to watch as Doomfist destroys their team. Uh-oh. Gets destroyed by their team, right? This is the end of Doom. No way. No way he lives through that. That was just, that was unfortunate, but it is what it is. You guys can still do damage without Doom. It's just going to be a lot harder now. So right now you're just looking for the free shots. Anybody that you can get for free without having to expose yourself too much. And Reinhardt is just giving it to you. So you use your ultimate again, and I just want everybody to see the googly eyes on the ultimate. If you guys haven't seen, the googly eyes are also on Hanzo's ultimate during the April Fool's event, so that looks hilarious. So the Reinhardt just gave it away. Like, he threw away his advantage that he created by killing the Doomfist, and now he is going to die, and your Doomfist is going to be up, and you guys are going to be able to push right through their team and just obliterate them. Yeah, that's it, dude. And that's it, bro. It's over. It's over. You guys go all the way in right now. What a shot. What a shot. You see that Widow, right? You see her right there. You're about to take it. About to take her life. Good shots, good shots. Yep, good stuff. You see the Genji doing his thing. You're gonna wait out the deflect. You're looking for the point where you can shoot through, like the little sight line. You're good. You're pushing it forward. You good. You hear that Ryan Fist is getting slapped around right now. Nice shot. Your Moira was able to follow up on the damage you put in on that Lucio. Yep, and you're getting back to the payload right now. What a shot, bro. You are locked in this game, dude. You are slaying it. This is good. You missed that one. That's okay. The Lucio goes down. You're able to kill the Genji so fast. He didn't even react to you being there. It's over, dude. It's over. That was like, your team is exponentially better at killing people than their team is. Like, the amount of aggression that you guys have and the coordination that you guys have together is unparalleled and not something that you would typically see in a competitive match. There's a reason why you are so successful, and it's because you can get as aggressive as you do and count on your team to be doing the right things in the meantime, right? Like, because you are coordinated enough that you can count on each other, you know that you can take additional chances that a normal person playing competitive who does not have a team that they run with often will not take. They won't put themselves into situations where they are pushing as hard as you are, simply because they just can't handle it, right? Like, they don't know that their teammate will be there to pick up the slack for them or to fill in the places where they need to be in the moments when they need them there. They don't have that trust built up, and because of that, you guys are able to do more as a team. You can tell that you are a well-oiled team. It's very it's evident that you are used to playing with each other. You're used to how each other plays. You're fast and aggressive, especially with the DPS and Doom at the same time. You guys were able to put out way more damage than they could possibly have healed in the time frame that you were putting it out. And the only thing is, there are certain moments when you get extra hungry for the kill and you chase into situations that could potentially kill you. And because you have a very strong team, a lot of times it ends up working out for you. That is my only advice for your DPS play, is that every now and then, just remember that chasing will get you killed, right? So, that being said, a lot of times it didn't, because your team was right there with you. Your team was right there playing at the level and the speed that you were playing at. That was awesome, dude. You guys were amazing. Good job. It's nice to see the amount of coordination and the amount of accuracy come through, and the play is completely different at the levels of the game that you are playing compared to a lot of the reviews that I do, and you can tell just based off of how quickly things die, right? Like, people are not able to get away with shit anymore. You've been playing together for about a week. Well, then you're all fast. You're all fast enough that you are able to see what is happening and understand what to do next, right? The speed at gold, the speed at plat, even like, and especially as you get lower, it takes people time to think. They have to see what to do next, right? They don't instinctively know which button to press, where to go, where to aim, and because of that, a lot of times you'll see people, they need to see it and react to it before, where you guys are jumping into it and doing it before you even think about it. And because you don't need to think, right? You're just doing. You become the character in that regard, right? Like, you know where to go, you know what to press, you know how to react in the certain situations, and you're fast enough to see what is happening and react to it before the enemy team has a chance to react to you. That was really good. That was awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I feel bad that I didn't get the email from, where are you? From Lonnie. I didn't get the email with the gameplay code. I feel bad that they sent it to me twice and I wasn't able to review that. I'm gonna have to see if I can find, maybe if I can see inside of my back end when the stream is over, if there's a way that I can see the links that were sent through, because it makes me feel really bad that I don't have that from them, especially since they sent it to me, and or at least they said they did. That makes me feel terrible. Filtering, hide chatbots. Yeah, I don't have anything that specifically says that that I'm blocking links or something like that. So I don't know, man. That makes me feel bad, though. You know, I do want to review your gameplay. So, you know, if you do send it to me, I would be very grateful. Okay. We are 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours into this show. We have made it to the point where I can look for a game for you to review if you want. I'm about to sleep too. Yeah, you can send it to me, and I would be happy to do it tomorrow. We've made it to the gameplay portion. I'm gonna play some games. I'm gonna roll in with some viewers here, and we're gonna have a good time. So if you guys would like to come with me for some Overwatch today, you guys can let me know, and I would be happy to pull you in. We can all get our game on together. I know Spicy One is online. He's playing a game of Quick Play right now. I know that Corey is also on here. We got DeMarcus is also on. So if you guys want to come, you guys want to hang out, you guys let me know, and I'd be happy to pull you in. And in the meantime, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. We're going to look at the shop. Did it update? Yes, it did, but I don't care about any of these. That sucks. Yeah, and thank you to Zach and to everybody on your team. Sadasky, thank you for sending that in to me as well. Like, thanks for being part of that game and sticking around while we reviewed it. It's always fun, man. It's always fun. Yeah, send it to me in the email, and I'll do yours tomorrow. I'd be happy to. I'm looking forward to it. Ugh, that's a lot of talking, dude. That is a lot of talking. And some delicious coffee. Alright. The thumbnail has Kiriko on it. So I feel like, at the very least, I should at least start off as support. And as people kind of filter in, I will swap around to different roles. But today we're focusing on playing the meta and understanding what characters you should be playing. How do I drink my coffee? With, so I've got this giant-ass tin, right? And you can see how big it is. It's like at least 4 or 5 cups of coffee. And I add a ridiculously huge amount of sugar to it. Because apparently I don't like the taste of coffee. So, I put like, 10 tablespoons of sugar in there. For this big-ass cup. And then, like some milk, right? Just like some, so that it's not so dark. How about you? I don't have any creamers or anything fancy like that. This is just your standard basic bitch Maxwell House. It's like it's like a medium roast or something like that. I don't have like I don't have a special coffee recipe. Although I do, like, I like those and all. I just don't drink them. Just the standard coffee. I like a lighter than dark roast, right? The darker the roast, the less caffeine is in there. I do like some caffeine. I need to turn and face the wall here. That's delicious. Okay. But yeah, I put a lot of sugar in my coffee. That's how I like it. Although I need to stop. I need to drink less sugar. And, like, potentially just drink it black. Which sounds gross to me, and I'm sad about just thinking about. But it would obviously be better for me if I did. I want to save this hog, but I don't know if I can. I'm not trying to, like, kill myself to save the hog. I do want to save this Junkrat, too. Can I save... God damn it, Junkrat, you got in the way. I cannot save this hog. No matter how badly I want to. He didn't die. He didn't die from the pin. I don't know how he didn't die. Yeah, if you're a coffee connoisseur, how do you drink yours? Uh-oh. Lucio is taking a lot of damage here. We got the Bastion is on the other side of this wall. I'm just going to back up a little bit. I'm going to take my high ground position again, so that I can see everything without having to worry about getting charged by Reinhardt down there. Potentially, I'll be able to land the Suzu a little bit better as well. Just kind of spreading out this Ofuda a little bit, making sure that my whole team gets some. Junkrat decided to use his tire right in the middle of the street, but it did kill the Bastion, so at least there's that. I'm gonna chuck a couple of kunai while Reinhardt is full health here, or while Roadhog is full health here. Threw the Suzu down to keep the squad alive, and now. Okay, so it's silly time. So we have their Kitsune Rush, we had their Earth Shatter, we have their Tree of Life, their Bastion Ultimate. And again, I'm just going to get out of the way here so I don't get killed immediately. Unfortunately, my team has lost here, so it's time for me to start backing up. I can start putting some damage in on this Reinhardt, and that was enough to keep my team to kill the Rein. We see the Lucio is still going, so we're just going to let him continue to contest here. But I'm not as crazy as he is, so I'm not going to put myself in a position where I have to worry about that. Again, chucking out a few heals, reloading, just throwing out a few more kunai. With the Winston here, we can anticipate that the Winston's first order of business will be killing me. And in doing so, we're just going to keep ourselves alive. I'm stuck. Okay, good. I need to get over to this hog. So I'm just going to try to put him into my line of sight here. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. I want to save you, Hog, but you just keep line of sighting me, bro. And now I'm dead. Because I put myself directly into line of sight of the Bastion. Hog, I kept trying to save you, bro, but you just kept line of sighting me. But thankfully, we're back immediately. I don't know why we just instant respawned here. First one of the day is usually double espresso with some type of flavored creamer. No sugar, since the creamer is sweetened / flavored. So you do like the taste of coffee. Because when I say that my coffee is sweet, like, it is all the way sweet. Just gonna keep our Lucio alive here. Make sure that he stays up through the damage of the Winston. We're gonna wait for the team. And when Hog has ultimate, we're just keeping an eye on his ult. We're gonna combine the Kitsune Rush with the whole Hog. And that's a lot of damage on the enemy team right here. My left lung hurts. I have a cramp in my lung. So that sucks. Trying to keep this Hog alive against all odds. Like, he is not making it easy. But here it goes. Trying to get around to him. I'm dead in this moment. Yeah, I can't live through this. I can't live through this. They're just going too deep, right? The Hog is just going in all crazy, trying to get everything he can. All the value he can, but I'm usually 2 to 3 espresso shots per drink. That is a lot of caffeine. You are not playing. That is a not playing amount of caffeine. Gonna keep our Lucio alive. I can teleport out of the way of the Winston. Try and keep my Ashe alive here. Right, and now that the Winston is down, I think we're gonna be totally good to move forward. I'm just going to back up out of the Bastion ultimate. I'm gonna utilize this piece of cover here to make sure that I am not directly in front of the enemy team. Right, and now that the Life Weaver has come out, we're just going to put a little bit of damage into him and finish him off, and that is game here on Shambali Monastery. That was a pretty easy game. All told, you know, only 2 deaths. I'm sad that I got killed the second time, but I was trying to keep Hog alive for so long. I just couldn't get out of there. Also, this is cool. I've been practicing with Kiriko, but it's so hard to play her on the Switch. I can only imagine. I don't know how, frankly, I don't know how the hell you play Overwatch on the Switch. Because, like, I'm on PC, so when you play, you're playing in PC lobbies. Like, when you play and you're in my fire team, or my fire team, that's Destiny talking. When you play and you're in my team, you're playing in a PC lobby. I don't know how you keep up at that speed. Very impressive, though, to be on the Switch and pulling it off. Good job. The PC is a completely different animal from console. Completely different. Totally a whole different, like, the meta is different. The the ability for people to play and turn around is completely different. It's like it's a whole other game, right? So we have a brig, and this could be fine. Maybe could be all right. I also like watching people play Destiny. Destiny is fun. I played it for too long, and it never changed. It's like I played it for like 10,000 hours, and it never fixed the things that were wrong with it. I think it's too complicated. It's actually an easier game than Overwatch, believe it or not. It's an easier game to grasp. It's an easier, like, because it has a PvE aspect, it's not constantly competing. Epilite, what's going on? I was going to ask if you still fed with that. No. Nah, dude, I haven't played Destiny in a hot minute. Rest in peace to the homie. But, you know, maybe I'll see it again in the final expansion here, which is coming out later on this year. But the Destiny seasonal model was really boring for me. And we told them that it was really boring, and they were like, well, we'll change it, but we can't do it yet. And then so I waited around for the time when they said that they would change it. And then it was like a year later, and they still hadn't changed it. And I was like, I think I quit. And that's the rest is history, right? Trying to keep my team alive right now. Dropping the heals on the squad. Just gonna line of sight him, right? Just gonna do some of this, right? Just kind of get out of the way here. Just kind of getting out of the way. Throwing a heal over to my tank. Gonna grab this health pack as well. Gonna toss the Ofuda out to the tank. Gonna throw the Suzu over to her. Make sure that she stays alive, right? Trying to keep this soldier alive as well. Just making sure that I'm dropping the heals everywhere that I can. Just healing up the D.Va here. Hoping for the best. I want to be able to keep our squad alive as they get hacked by the Sombra as well. I'm gonna try and grab the health pack, but unfortunately I can't. I'm getting shot on the side from this soldier, and I'd love for my team to peel for me. They did. Okay, they were able to kill him. So yeah, I haven't played Destiny in a while. It's a good game, but you know, it's just not the same. Am I cross-streaming? Where am I streaming on? Okay, so I'm streaming right now on Twitch, on the DudeNoWay gaming channel. Epilite, I'm also streaming on YouTube, on the DudeNoWay live channel over here on YouTube. So if you want to see the VOD reviews from many days, you know, in the past, all of the reviews are saved forever here on YouTube. So you can check us out. Check us out on the DudeNoWay live channel. I'm dead in this moment, yeah. The Sombra landed right in front of me, and I was hoping to catch a couple of headshots on her, but my team is just too spread out right now. Gonna try and... yeah, I can't get up there. I'm gonna try and keep our D.Va alive. As soon as I say it, right, she just dies. Yeah, so I'm multi-streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Just gonna kill this Lucio. We're gonna teleport out to the squad. That was supposed to be come to me for healing, but you get it. You need healing. Okay, so... okay, I think we push at this moment.
Who are you bitching at?
Just aim for the head. Soothing your wounds.
Did he ask who I was bitching at? I don't think he understood what I was saying. We're just gonna keep this Junkrat alive. Just gonna, yep. Yeah, Mercy died, so we're good there. Gonna appeal for our soldier here. And I got stunned inside of the Doomfist stun there. I got hit by something else as well. That, like, slowed me. Maybe it was the fall of the meteor strike.
Time to try again.
So I couldn't get out of the way. Spunky, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for being here. We are, against all odds, trying to keep our team alive here. You can see how well it's going. We're doing fine, but, it's gone better. Have a show in Clayton on the 24th if you're free. In Jersey? Spunky, is this Epilite? Is this your YouTube? Oh, okay. I thought you were a different person. The changing of the names, you know? The 24th. Yeah, I'll have to check. What day is that? Is that a Friday? I want to keep our soldier alive over there.
You use your ult, bro? Come on, man.
Who's got an ult? Diva. Just gonna try. Just gonna try. Just trying to keep my team up here. I'm getting shot from all angles. Yeah, no. There's just so much damage on me. The Diva doesn't know what her Q button does. She's never pressed Q before in her life.
Diva, use your damn ult.
She did need to use her ult, in fairness. We do lose that round, I think. It'd be very unlikely for us to get there. 424 is a Wednesday. What time is the show, Epilite? I haven't been out to do anything. It's the 26th, and it's a Friday. Gotcha. What time is the show? I haven't been out to do anything in a while. Maybe we'll swing out there. 7 p.m. Robot Boy, what rank are you? I am, not ranked, dude. Sorry. I've been playing competitive shooters for, like, 20-something years, though. But I came back for Overwatch 2 release. I played Overwatch 1 a whole bunch, but I came back for the Overwatch 2 release, and ranked was bugged. And then after they admitted that it was bugged, I just quit the game until they decided they were going to fix that. And so I came back with Season 9, but I have not yet, I haven't played ranked yet. I'll get around to it. Know what I mean? Trying to keep these homies alive. I would like to get this Diva, but I don't think I'm going to be able to save her. I need to get over this wall as well. Yeah, she's dead, bro. Just going to keep our team alive. Who knows where the point is. Maybe we can take it for a second, and maybe we can stagger out. But I think this is death for us. I'm just going to get out of the way. Yeah, they're both dead. I'm going to use the wall there that Mei created to get myself back to safety. And I'm going to teleport. I'm line of sighting them. Bang. And now I'm back. Just group up. Just wait for the team. On Switch, I can wall climb with Kiriko, but I can't change directions fast enough afterwards. Yeah, that's tough, right? That's kind of the problem with playing on console in general. Makes it very difficult. There's an Overwatch 1 customs. Do you want me to show you? Yeah, you can drop me the link to it, dude. Drop me the link to it. I'll throw it into my my list of things that I'll check out. I haven't played Overwatch 1 in a while, though. Like, 6v6 was fine for the time, but now the game is not designed around it at all. I'm just gonna wait. Keep my team up, because we have a better chance of taking this if we all stay alive. I know there's a Lucio in there, but I can't see him through Reinhardt's giant ass. I don't know that Junkrat is going to be able to kill her, but at least I peeled. I'm just going to go out the window and then come back through the window. Hey, it's me. So it's silly time right now. Just trying to keep Ryan alive. Please stay alive, Ryan. Good job, dude. You certainly tried, man. Yeah, bro, I'm healing you. I'm literally healing you. This is all I can do, man.
I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you.
Let me balance you out.
Jesus Christ. Just using my windows effectively here. Okay, now it's time. Because I can't keep everyone alive by myself. I need the additional speed of the Moira. Or I need the additional speed of the Kitsune Rush to keep this Moira and this Reinhardt and everybody alive. We're good to go. DeMarcus, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, dude. Unless you change your sensitivity settings. Yeah, don't do that. There's only, like... You don't want it too high. I couldn't save Moira. I don't think I could save Reinhardt either. Should keep this Junkrat alive. I can hear the Lucio's on my side here, and he wants me. I'm just getting out of the way so that I can skate as much of their damage as humanly possible. We see that they have a... the travel time of the Suzu was enough that I couldn't actually save my team.
Holy shit, 12k healing and curing? Good job.
Thanks, man. I'm doing my best anyway.
No, I guess I appreciate you. Holy shit.
Yes, please chase me and not to the point. I killed the soldier. That was the only one on the point there. And because I killed the soldier, everybody else was off of the point. And if you saw him, he was real small inside of the Mei ultimate. And everybody else had kind of moved off of the point at that moment. So by me getting the kill on that soldier, they didn't make it back to the point in time and we won the round. So, we're good to go there. Everybody else on my team has, like, more deaths than me. Most of them twice as many deaths as I do. Ideally, it will continue going that way. Also, the tank on the other team's name is Booty Gobbler, and if that ain't a whole mood. Hopefully we... Tank! Tank, please. We need you. We're without a tank, heads up. Can't save him through that.
Sorry, Doom got his revenge. I just realized I've done 15,000 damage.
Yeah, he's slaying it all right. Is that the Reinhardt being dead? It sure is.
I'm with you.
We're just gonna line of sight them right now. We're just taking it easy. We don't want to get into a situation where we end up dying. I'm utilizing my line of sight here. Keep myself alive with my team. Just throwing the Ofuda in their general direction. Being on this bridge is death for us if we stay too long. Just gonna try. I'm trying. Trying to keep them up. Bang. Okay. Now that Ryan is here on the point alone, again, I just need to utilize my windows. Right? Utilizing the windows. Keep myself alive. Keep myself out of the Doom Fist death there. Just get the Mercy healed up here. Best case scenario.
Just try to stay by me.
I tried to save that Mercy with Suzu. I knew what was about to happen. It is what it is.
I'm here.
Just waiting for my teleport to come off cooldown now. Just getting out of the way. Ryan, you're alone. Just be careful.
Restoring balance.
I'm behind you, buddy.
Yeah, you better leave. I'm just gonna teleport completely out of the way of that brig so that I don't get killed right there. Just tossing a heal over to our Mercy. Trying my best to keep her alive. She line of sighted me. You line of sighted me, Merce. I was throwing it your way though. This is the best I could do. The best I could do right there in that situation is try. I didn't end the round with the whatchamacallit in my back pocket. With the Kitsune Rush. You know, there's only so much that can be done in this situation. The brig is going to take it for them. It's a good game.
18,000 damage and almost 14,000 healing, bud.
We were in there.
We were definitely in the paint. Ooh, the play of the game. Hell yeah, GG.
Congratulations. Okay, boss, I'm gonna get back to writing and lurking. Love you, friend, and good to see you. Epilite, it's always good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck, and I will message you on Facebook more for info about that show. I'll be stoked if I can come out and see it. Got the Junkrat is the only one on our team who kind of had a high enough endorsement level to know where to go, where to be in that scenario. It's a tough game. And again, if you guys are here, you're playing some Overwatch, you want to come and hang out with me, I'm going to grab that fly out of the way. You want to come and hang out with me, you guys just let me know here in the chat. I'd be happy to bring you in, and we can play some games together. We can get our game on here. Got a few more games left in me before it's time to go have some lunch and start up the rest of this afternoon. Alright, we're going in. We have somebody left already. We have a Zen. Oh, and Ana, even. So, maybe this is really good, maybe not so much. It's a little bit hard to say. The Ana can be extremely diveable, but if she can utilize her high ground positions, she can actually have a lot of good healing on this map. So, let's see what happens.
Remind me of myself when I was younger.
That a compliment?
You be the judge.
Okay. Thanks for the compliment.
Jumping up.
You got the thing on the
Watashi ga
side.
tsuite- Hi.
I like it when the hey.
I've got a few tricks.
I've got a few tricks. I'll play a couple with you after this one. Sounds like a plan. I saw Natsu just came online. I don't know if he's in the chat. I don't know if he even knows that I stream. He's a friend of Spicy Ones. But, Natsu, if you're here and you can hear the sound of my voice, I'd be happy to bring you in as well. We're loading additional skill modules. Can't save you through that, Ana. She said, help me, and then immediately died. Well, I think we back up. I don't think this is a fight we can win anymore. I'm gonna grab this health pack, get out of the way. Right, just keep the squad up, keep them up, try and keep the heals onto the Malga and onto the Ana so that she doesn't get destroyed by the spam of the Junkrat here. The spam will kill us very quickly. Ah, god damn it. I saw him at the last second. I was going to teleport over to Malga. You see, right there, I saw him, and I was going to press teleport, but I wanted to finish the Ofuda throw. And in the time that it took for the rest of the papers, the rolling papers, to come out of my hand, I was already dead.
I like it when
I'm here.
enemy here.
Okay. I'm going to use the wall run to get up in the sky here. Gotta put a few more into this tank. Make sure that he stays into armor health. I want to get this Echo healed up if I can. Just gonna drop that onto the very low health Junkrat. He had like 10 hit points left. And again, I'm just gonna jump up just a little bit. I can't heal you through that Echo, I'm sorry. Our team is not as good at killing things as their team, as evidenced by the amount of eliminations that our team has, comparatively. Actually, I don't think I can even get up to that from there. I need to press that so that I can get us back around this corner. Try and toss a couple of heals. Ah, God, the Hanzo ultimate. Echo, I'm sorry I couldn't save you. Trying so hard to keep these guys up right now. Why did we use every ultimate? We used Nano and Kitsune Rush at the same time there. That was fine. We didn't need the tire as well, but... Where's he gonna use it? Where's he gonna use it? He used it to disengage, so that's good for us. We're totally fine. We're living now. At least there's that, right? Just want to keep this Echo alive. The Zen ultimate is coming out. We're just gonna get the damage healed back up on our Malga if we can, and unfortunately we can't. It's time for us to go. I can't heal everybody through all this. That's too much damage, fam. I can't heal you guys through all that. He has no idea where I just went. And now their Doomfist is dead. And with their Doomfist being dead, I think we can very realistically stagger this.
Damn it.
Yeah, we're gonna get the kill on that Zen. Helping out the team there, just throwing in a little bit of damage. And in doing so, we're gonna be cool to get ourselves that stagger right in the last few feet of that point. I'd really like to get on top of this plane. But I'm not certain that I can do it with Kiri. There we go. Just gotta find the right angle, right? Just keeping the team alive. I couldn't save Ana. I teleported into her, potentially putting myself in a death scenario, and I just couldn't save her. I'm dead here. No chance. Wow, we lived. Let's go, bro. Need to get out of the way, though. We tried, right? Just gonna throw these heals up to the Echo in case she puts herself into a death scenario. We were able to get the kill on that Hanzo with the help of the Ana. The headshot that we needed. Put in enough damage on him. I'm gonna get out of the way.
Like a gentle rain. Just aim for the head. Hope you like rockets.
It's too much damage to heal through. Too much damage. I was funneling heals into you, Malga. That's just too much. Crouching here, making sure that they don't see me. We know that the Hanzo is going to be up, kind of in this little area right here. We were able to kill the Doom with the help of the team. Gonna teleport over to the Malga, make sure that we can get there to heal him before he dies. Just jumping to try and avoid some of the Junkrat bombs. Maybe they go underneath my feet. We hear the Hanzo. Hanzo's above us, I think.
You take a lot of damage, huh?
Yeah, he is. Okay. They just pinged him at the same moment that I said it. Unfortunately, our Ana goes down to the damage of the Moira. They're playing their lives well here. Playing their cover decently well.
Just aim for the head.
Bro, I was not even standing in that. Look, like, I died to the dragon. The dragon was draining my health while it was under the ground because the hitbox of the dragon was larger than the actual dragon itself. So stupid. Keep the Ana alive as best I can. Unfortunately, I can't save her. Our Bastion needs to stay up, but I can't save him either. Doom, just leave me alone, fam. I'm just gonna walk back into the spawn. Yeah, we lose. We lost because my team just wasn't as good at keeping people alive, or at killing things as their team. They were real good at keeping people alive. The enemy team specifically.
I feel warm inside.
Looks like our stall here was successful. We were able to keep them out and off of the payload long enough. Ana, just get away from that Moira. Just gonna keep him alive as best I can. He doesn't want me to, but I'm gonna try. They still have 2 minutes, so very unlikely that we win this game just based on the amount of damage we've been taking so far. See, Moira is absolutely dedicated to killing our Ana. And she is going to be able to do so if Ana keeps being in the front.
Dance floor's open.
Why did he use his ultimate right there? There it goes, right? Stop putting yourself in a place where the Ana can kill you if you don't want to die to her. Why? Why, tank? Why? I'm going to teleport over to Bastion. Bastion, just wait a sec. Just wait.
Just aim for the head.
I couldn't do anything, dude. I'm doing my best to stagger and stall as much as I can, and it's just not working. They're just on my shit. They're constantly destroying my team. That was my 3rd death. Our Ana had 9 deaths. Our Pharah had 9 deaths as well. Missed your call. It's all good. I assume that is messed up the button press, my bad. Sorry, it's all good. Whatever happens, happens. It's all good. You guys did great. Said dude. You know, tried our best, right? Tried our best. We had, like, double the healing of the support that was there with me. We had 1/3 as many deaths as the support that was there with me. So, we're gonna do our best in the next one. And again, we're in the gameplay portion of today's show, so if you guys want to come, hit me up. Let me know in chat. I'd be happy to bring you along. I'm going to be playing support for at least the time being, and I'm going to be rolling with Kiriko as much as I can so that I can utilize the meta character, right? And where in games where I can't use Kiriko, I'll be using Lucio, and then that way I'll be able to take advantage of that as well. Cool thing about Lucio that, you know, people need to practice. The one thing that they should practice the most is just skating. Just skating on pieces of terrain. The amount of terrain that you can stay up on for a long period of time is, like, pretty much most things, right? You can see the way I'm able to just kind of utilize this high ground position here. Just keeping myself up, right? And then you let go. And then you press the jump button back down. You know, you go around the doorways, right? Very hard to hit a Lucio that's doing stuff like this. You know, and as you practice that, you'll get better with it. I have, like, a lot of hours doing that because in Overwatch 1, Lucio was the only character who could even move like that. There was no Echo yet. There was no being up in the sky except for Pharah's very limited aerial movement, so it's a completely different world. We got Duck on our team. I remember Duck. Played with this homie many times. So, Duck is a pretty good tank. Hey, hey, hey. And we're going to be, keeping this horse alive. I wish you could ride the horse, like, into battle. Like, that would be such a cool emote. You know, like, as you're approaching the point, like, you both press emote at the same time, and you just ride the Orisa into battle, you know? Like, Kiriko would be holding up a kunai. I think that'd be cool. So we have a Bastion, we have a Reaper, we've got a Moira and an Orisa, and I think that we should be fine. We have a lot of healing on our team, so hopefully we can keep the Bastion alive and doing something useful for us. But, you know, we're gonna see, right? I peeled for our Moira, who is getting hacked by the Sombra. Just straight off the spawn here. Flo, what's up, dude? Flo, you want to come play some Overwatch? See, the Bastion's going down. We couldn't save him, unfortunately. I'm going to try and save Duck. But he's put himself into a very bad position. I can't save him through that much damage. Time for us to go. We don't live through that one. Just gonna peel for the squad. Make sure that everybody stays alive as much as we can. Cool. See, the Bastion is going in over here, so I'm going to teleport down, try and keep Bastion alive while he's in his turret form. Potentially can grab some value out of that, right? Just going to keep him up. Okay, now that he's out, I'm going to get out of the way because I have 35 hit points. I'm just looking behind me, making sure I don't die at this moment. I don't want to be killed. And now I'm going to take a separate angle here. I tried to save our Reaper, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. Gonna take the attention up from the Bastion, or from the Hanzo, who is kind of shooting down at my team. And by me being in a different place, I can make it difficult for Hanzo to get value. I was not able to teleport out of there, but she paid the price for it, so it's all good. How's the meta? Meta's good. Come on in, the meta's fine, you know? I'm playing Kiriko. And then, you know, Kiriko, Moira, Lucio are the support meta. The strongest ones, anyway. I teleport forward, see if I can't save Mei, and I can't, so we're all good. So we're just gonna back up. Just gonna make sure that everybody stays alive here. Just waiting for the team to come back. Flo says I'm carrying. He is carrying. The camera.
Your end is within my reach.
Oh man, dude, we had a moment last night.
Put on your sunscreen. Who's up?
Yeah, go get it.
Bet you didn't expect that shit, huh? Oh, we did. Well, she is. I'm not. I'm gonna get out of here, but she's not.
Hey there.
See you later. The Alari never expected me to Suzu the Sunburst debuff off of myself and then hit her with a couple of kunai. Immediately healing the Moira because I saw that she was getting hit by that Sombra. I'm gonna Suzu our tank so that she knows that she can move forward. She knows that she has someone with her. Right, and we're gonna get this diva out of mech and just immediately put her down.
Under my protection.
Keeping the Moira up because the Moira will be able to keep the Orisa up. And then we kill Zen. I don't know what he thought was about to happen. Yep, cool. I got you. I heard the Sombra was down there on you. Keeping the team alive with the help of the Suzu and the Coalescence here. And we're just putting their dick in the dirt. Firmly planting it, you know, gently sowing a tiny place for their dick in the dirt. You know, we're gonna grow a dick tree. With the help of the enemy team. Constantly playing out of position.
Just aim for the head.
We're going to get... Sombra's about to be on us. Get ready.
Her. She's up top.
Okay, we're just waiting. I'm gonna teleport up to this Pharah. Where are you going? You little cutie? Toss that in on the Orisa. Got the Pharah alive, kept her alive. Threw the Suzu over, kept the Orisa alive, put her back into full health. Flo said a dick treat. No, that is nuts. That is amazing, dude. Oh my god. That was the best comment, my favorite comment of the day so far. Hilarious. For those of you who are just joining us, we had a really good Diamond / Masters review earlier.
That is useless. Ginger protects you.
They thought, bro. Yeah, you better run. Come back.
Draw strength from nature.
The Sombra wants me real bad right now. I'm just gonna try and make sure that she doesn't get it. Unfortunately, we used 2 ultimates that failed here, so that's not great. I'm gonna keep this Bastion in my sights. If I have to teleport to him and Suzu immediately, I will. We're watching to see if anything happens with him as he moves forward back onto the point. We can expect that Sombra will be on him at some point, right? Because that's who she needs to kill to make sure that we die as quickly as possible. And it's safer for her team. Want to try and get some heals into this Pharah. Just gonna kill this Zen. Yeah, I see her. I'm not afraid of her. I have the ability to be everywhere at the same time. I can cleanse off the hacked status effect. Right. Come back. I thought you were tough. Hey. I couldn't save Bastion, unfortunately. I may not be able to save Orisa in this moment. I was. We're just gonna let her live for as long as we can. We were running the wrong way. You gotta love running the wrong way, bro.
10 seconds.
It happens.
Duck, what's up, dude? I've played so many games of Overwatch with you. You probably don't recognize me, but I recognize you.
Have we really?
Yeah. Cool, we're doing good, we're doing good. Our team is here. I don't have to worry about anybody getting jumped by Sombra or anything like that. Bang, I'm gonna use that, and then we're gonna use this. We're just gonna immediately put this on to cooldown. I'm dead here. Yeah, I tried to Suzu myself. I looked down, I pressed the button, it started the throw animation. Yeah, same. Oh, wait, that was your first death. Good job. I tried to Suzu us, but I exploded before the Suzu left my hand. But that's alright. They used a bunch of ultimates in that moment, so we're good. We're gonna move up. We still have an extra point on them as well. We have 4 ults online, so we should be totally fine. We can combo Orisa and Pharah's ult and get some really good value.
Yeah. Sombra's one.
I'm better than you at
Nice.
We used every ult we had, but oh well. Ryan's still here. Big stagger. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm just gonna get out of line of sight of that echo.
soothing your wounds.
Yeah, it was. It was a really nice stagger.
Be purified.
Got that Sombra down immediately. So we're solid there. I want to keep this Pharah and this Moira alive. Best I can. Yep, we got this Zen down.
Double kill, no big deal.
Well done. We're in that bitch. Doing it.
Konnichiwa.
Does Ryan go for the stagger? No. He's just gonna give up. He gave up.
Jeez.
Good game, homies. Ah, that was a good one.
Soon.
See you later, Duck.
No way.
With the Pog. Support play of the game. You love to see it. Yeah, we're slaying it out there. Keeping them alive. Keeping them alive. Flo is now with us. I'm going to queue all. I'll queue as all. And that way I can flex my muscles as other characters as well. We'll play a few more here. And again, if you guys are here, you want to come play some Overwatch, let me know. Now's the time. Because day's about to be over for me here in a few more games. And then I'm going to go eat some burgers. And then I got some other stuff I got to do this afternoon. Sorry about yesterday. For those of you who were missing me, I had a big responsibility day, and then it turned out that I did some of those things, and then just ended up hanging out for the entire day. It was nice to have a day off, though. It's nice to have a day where I didn't do things for a little bit. It feels like every day, like, I don't know if you guys also have this, but it feels like pretty much every day of mine is I wake up and then I immediately start doing tasks, and then the tasks never end until the day is over and I fall asleep. Like, and I can no longer remain awake because I am exhausted. It feels like that's every day for me. So it was nice to have a day where I just got to chill yesterday. Holy shit, I get to play DPS? No way. Well, I guess in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and take off my bracelets, you know? Gotta break it up, exactly. It's good to break it up, yeah. 100%. You don't want to spend too much time, constantly doing things. Apparently, I'll work myself into sickness.
We're in this together.
So, I gotta be careful with that. Big meta Rhine pick, yeah, exactly.
This is such a mistake.
We're playing the meta here. Hey, we got a friend request from Duck. Duck. Absolutely. The homie.
I'll see this matter resolved.
Especially with YouTube. I am so bad about taking breaks away from YouTube.
I can't hear you.
I will edit videos and go live and, you know, watch things to increase my knowledge until the cows come home, dude. I am terrible at taking a break from YouTube. I like how it makes a broken glass sound every time you punch this, but it doesn't actually fracture. Sup, homies? We can just expect that, yeah, that they will have a sniper of some kind. Just gonna charge up the rail. I'm charging up the rail. I need a little bit more rail. Bang, good, got it. I missed, that's okay. Just gonna shoot that forward there. Get that Orisa in it, charge up the rail, charging. Get it to 100, and then put that damage in on that Ashe, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. The Moira was already on her. Just gonna force that backwards like that. You can see that they want me now. Just gonna utilize my piece of cover here. Utilizing my cover, and boom. Big damage. Big damage, big damage. No whammies. The Moira is now on me. I need to press Q. Thank you. Just gonna toss that right there so that we can round the corner in safety. Right now, I know that they don't have a Mercy, so I don't have to worry about me losing the value of that soldier pick. Right, we're gonna get aggressive on this BAP. We're gonna back up around the Reinhardt shield here. We're grabbing the point. I'm gonna use my high ground position here to charge the rail. I'm charging. Gonna fire that over to the corner there so that they can charge up my overclock, right? When I have this up, I'm gonna go ahead and funnel that in there. Nah, damn. Unfortunately, I got in the middle of that. It is what it is. We're gonna put this in, charge up another railgun off of them. I'm already 10% to my next ultimate. I just used it a second ago. Just backing up. I have the dynamite on me right now. Just gonna get out of the way here. This Orisa is dead. We're gonna use the disruptor shot to get back around this corner, create some space for my team. I'm gonna use the side angle here to put damage in on the enemy team as they kind of retreat, right? Using the side angle. My whole team is dead, but it is what it is. Just gonna toss that up there. Make sure that we use our height advantage there to keep me out of line of sight for as long as possible in case they chased me. Again, we're just gonna use the high ground advantage right here. Bang, right? And I'm gonna keep the rail charged up, right? Just crouching for a second, just crouching. Unfortunately, our Mercy went down in that moment. That sucks. We're gonna show that this Moira made a mistake. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? I need to get out of here now. My whole team followed me. I'm out, dude. I'm out, bro. You guys are very nice, but it's not a flank if you guys are there too. Just waiting for the team. Got the railgun out on that Orisa, so she ended up dying immediately. Bang, we're going to kill that soldier in his ultimate. We're getting aggressive again. We're getting aggressive, charging up the railgun, charging the rail. Just going to charge it to 100, and then, unfortunately, I got. Oh, well. Maybe I get the res, maybe not. It's all good. If not, I can get back there quickly. I was going to use my ultimate at that moment, but I was like, let me wait, just in case I don't catch this heal. Because the Mercy was busy healing Flo, I think. Or healing somebody. The support are doing awesome. They have a ton of healing right now. Bang. So, I can use this disruptor shot. Immediately start picking them off. Right? I can utilize this height advantage. Forcing them backwards super hard right now. Gonna fire the disruptor shot back behind them. Right? Continuing to put in that heavy damage. Just getting super aggressive with them so that they can't, they don't have a moment to relax. I missed there, but that's okay. Charging up another rail. We're just going to put in that damage here. Just gonna get around the corner here. Just waiting for the team to respawn, kind of get back with us. I think it's possible that their team forgot that our spawn is right behind them now. So with them being right there, it makes it just easier for us to get the damage in on them. Just gonna kill their soldier. Right now we're just gonna back up. She thought I was there. I was no longer there. Just gonna put that damage in on the Moira who was in the back line.
Bye-bye, bad guys. Nice work, team. Keep it moving.
See the Moira. Why did you stay, bro?
Cybernetics regulated.
Whatever she hopes is about to happen is not. Ashe is still in our backline. She can't actually get away from this, so. Just gonna go ahead and finish her off, right? Now we're pushing forward. We're getting out of the way, actually. The soldier popped ultimate at that moment. The soldier got bonked, so we're good. Just gonna toss that disruptor shot down near them and let them kind of stand in the disruptor shot or in our team. And the Moira is already dead. I'm gonna miss on that BAP, unfortunately. But we got a big hit for this Orisa here. Again, we got the disruptor shot back there for the squad. Charging up the rail, Right, we're just forcing them backwards as hard as we can. I'm about to have another railgun in a second, another overclock. Gonna put that there. Gonna go ahead and grab this health pack. With our Reinhardt being dead, it's now time for us to retreat. We retreat. Back around this corner here. And that way we continue to maintain the advantage. I'm getting the heal so I don't have to press it. Good. This is great. Right, and with Bob coming in, now is the time when we get aggressive again. Right, and we're just going to put it in their face. Right. Just going to go ahead. We're going to destroy that. Right, and now we push it into the end. That is good game here on Blizzard World. Get destroyed, kids. Nah, that Orisa is not making it back.
Sweet.
And even if she does, I'll just slide out of the way before she has a chance to do anything. Good try. It was super fun. That was a great game. Good job, guys. Oh, what's up, baby? That was a good game. I think it's right at the end here. Yeah, it is. Right where what you just saw, right? Bang, and then I get the Ashe. I get the soldier. I get the Moira. And Baptiste was the only one who was left. It's a good game on the homies over there. That was a fun one. They certainly tried, right? Drop the endorsement on Bricks and Flo. I liked that we had a Bob on our team. Having Bob to go in, Bob became the new tank, which allowed me to push forward and utilize my overclock there as Flo was coming back from the spawn. And then once Flo got there, it was good game, right? Like, Flo got there right as Bob was in the middle of his thing, and there was, like, 3 DPS. You know, we had a 6v5 going on, right? That was a fun game. I wish that the Overwatch store would bring back some of the skins that I don't have that I actually want. I saw that BAP window pop up. I knew I was dead. Bro, sometimes the window is the scariest thing in the entire game. I'm glad you're having burgers and not Red Bull for lunch. Nah, the Red Bull is for after lunch. That's dessert. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have a Red Bull almost every day after lunch. Sometimes I'll even have it right before lunch. Depends on how late I'm eating. But, you know, I don't eat that much either. So I don't need that much food to get me by. There have definitely been, like, entire weeks where I've had, like, 2 meals. So, you'd be amazed how long your body can go without it. Eventually, too, you just stop thinking about food, you know? The whole team was shooting through it, and you had 10% heal... 10% shield and 10% health. Well, when that happens, you know it's over. Part of the reason why I had the lung collapses that I had before was because of how thin I am. Apparently the perfect storm for a lung collapse is to be tall, skinny, and white. So I've got I checked 2 out of the 3 of those boxes. I'm only 5'8", but I am definitely skinny and white.
I've got you.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
Under my protection.
Got to enable this. I'm sorry, Tank. I was trying to get to you. Got to enable this Sojourn so that she can do all the things that a Sojourn does, right?
Robot is on the move.
I got to be here with the homie. Making sure that we are doing our pushing thing here. I don't want to be too far up the enemy team's ass. So I'm going to have to make sure that they know that we don't take the flank angles that we don't need to.
Thought you were a professional.
I'm sad that my Sojourn died while I was busy shooting the kunai out. I was busy throwing kunai in the moment when my soldier died, and that feels bad. Or Sojourn even. Yeah, I think we leave. I think we leave now.
They've taken the robot. How irksome.
We're just gonna keep Flo alive as we back up here. Just gonna hit the Suzu on Flo. That way Flo doesn't die. Gonna teleport next to you and hit you with the Ofuda. Nah, unfortunately, I think your Fade was on cooldown at that moment. Oh, she killed Flo. I thought she killed you. Alright, cool. Not that that's cool, but you get what I mean. Flo doesn't have a movement ability that could have been used to have saved him. To have saved an Ashe is significantly more difficult. I would have had to have Suzu'd him. God damn. I was trying to heal you, but Mauga's gigantic body wouldn't get out of the way. No offense, Mauga.
They took the robot from us.
Our team is like fighting their entire team down here, and Mauga's up there fighting a Tracer. A typical big dude. He's got to bully a 120-pound woman. Well, that sucks. Where's this Moira?
The breeze brings relief.
I forgot to get into group chat. Game chat, whatever. My bad.
It's all good. I haven't heard Flo yet either. Well, can't save you through that. Come and get it. Come and get it. You too. Come and get it.
Just getting extremely triggered by the treasure.
Uh-oh. I tried to teleport over to Mauga.
Soothing your wounds. Stop that barricade in its tracks.
Coming for you.
Engaging enemy forces on the wind. I'm on fire.
We were able to get him, thank God. Got Flo with the Bastion swap. I tried to get to him. I climbed up the wall to get to Flo, but unfortunately he died right as I made it into the room. Can't heal the Sojourn through the headshot from the Widow, that's for sure. I'm literally funneling healing into you. You're just standing in the middle of all of their damage.
Barricades on the move.
You need cover, fam. That's what you need.
Word.
This won't hurt.
Hello.
Too much.
Widow's one. I can't get her. Oh, Overcommitted. Thank you.
Just aim for the head.
Bye-bye, bad guys.
Let me balance you out.
Trying. Nah, I can't get her. We leave, Flo. We run.
Let's get back to basics.
Malga, wait.
Group up with me.
Need repairs.
I am healing all of you so much. If you only knew.
Stop their barricade.
Getting sniped, I think.
Careful. We're outnumbered.
Man, these guys need to utilize cover better.
Thank you.
It's getting rough, dude. It's getting rough.
We must regain the lead.
Sorry, Flo. I couldn't save you through that. That burst damage was too much, bro.
Then
I'll try and enable you.
I'm on fire.
I'll try and go down there with Malga. Just try and keep him into this armor health. Why are you charging into the middle of them, bro?
Moira behind us. A few behind us. They got me.
But we got it back. Under my protection.
This Malga leaves a lot to be desired.
The battle ignites me. Just aim for the head.
You need cover, fam. Use cover. Stop standing in the middle of the street with people shooting you.
This won't hurt. Too much.
That's too much damage with the window there.
I feel
cannot
all
allow
warm
them to take
inside.
the robot. Bye-bye, bad guys.
If this Malga dies and says I need healing one more time,
Show them our superiority.
Barricades on the move.
Sheesh.
I'm just gonna let him know.
We've got this.
Bang. BA says, sometimes you actually need to do damage, not just heal, especially if your tank is pushing. You literally can't with this team, BA. While I understand what you're saying, they have literally been spamming I need healing the entire game, and it's all I can do because they keep doing shit like this, right? Look at how many people are on this tank, and then he's gonna have the nerve to say, I need healing. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, dude, when you put yourself in the middle of their entire group, look, there it is, right? You literally can't make this up. It's like watching, it's like, you know, I'm gonna be nice. It's very bad gameplay. I'm gonna keep myself from saying something that'll get me into trouble, but it's very bad gameplay. I don't think I make it through this. Tried to teleport into the Moira healing orb. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only save them from themselves so much. The team needs to, the tank needs to play cover. Like now. I, like, literally sitting there spamming I need healing. Like, what am I supposed to do in that scenario, bro? You know?
Too much.
They've taken the robot.
Oh, terrible orb.
Stop that robot.
Trying to keep you up.
Carried on the wind.
Trying to keep you up.
Disrupted.
Ready, steady.
Just aim for the head. Stay with the robot.
I want to keep this Sojourn up so that she can use her rail. Hopefully she uses it.
I'm on fire.
Could I get some healing?
Can you kill the soldier?
Picked off.
I missed one shot on him, dude. I didn't quite get him. When he pushed, he didn't need healing. He needed two headshots towards his target. I understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying, and I agree with you that utilizing damage while you are supporting is incredibly impactful and will win you a lot of games. 100%. 100%. So nobody sees this Orisa behind us right now. I am gonna die if this Pharah takes the health pack from me.
One more time.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh, dang.
It is what it is. So anyway, that's why your healing will never be enough, bro. You're doing all right, though. Just need to be more aggressive. While I understand what you're saying, I'm kind of seeing the game, like, as you're viewing it, it's tough for you to know because, like, you've never played with me, right? But, like, the speed at which the game happens for me is a lot slower than you could see it happening in real life. Like, I am hyper-focused on what's going on. I know exactly the buttons to press and where to be almost all the time. I'm supporting when it's necessary, when absolutely I can get kills, when I can put in damage, when I can ward them off, stuff like that. But the tank that we were playing with, and you can see, like, he's a low-level tank. He's just a little bit too, like, hyper-aggressive, right? And while I'm trying to enable him to be able to do his thing, if I stop healing him, he'll just instantly get deleted. And he had been doing that for the entire game. But when you play with higher level tanks, there's so much more room to be able to put in some damage, right? Because they'll stand with cover and they'll jiggle peek and they'll play their pieces of cover better instead of trying to use their abilities to survive the enemy damage. They'll actually use a wall, right? And that way they'll be able to stop a massive amount of damage that doesn't show up on the scoreboard, but like with their cover and better engagement. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. Like, and the amount of times that he just stood in the middle of the street with all 5 enemies around him, and then he presses cardiac overdrive. Like, bro, that ain't gonna save anybody, man. Come on, dude. Like, and now I have to put my money where my mouth is, right, and play tank, of course, because I'm out here talking shit. But he really was, you know, throwing his life away quite a bit in that game. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can pull it off with this Winston pick. Winston is always he's always the tank that I want to play. He's not the best tank by a long shot, though. If I were to play meta, like the thumbnail says, I would be playing Orisa right now. But in this street part, not in the, okay, we're not playing on the street part. And I could probably get away with it here, actually. We'll see what happens. Let's get a W, bro. You can do this. Yeah, I believe I can. I believe I can. The Winston pick is easily countered with the amount of damage that he can take, but with the amount of damage that he takes when the team funnels on him. But, that being said, I think we'll do well. But yeah, just a lower experienced tank in that last game, kind of not really knowing where to stand. And had they just played like walls a little bit better, right? I think they would have been fine. Gonna see they have a hog, so maybe I do want to swap here. I just want to play in this cover part here a little bit. They have a sim as well, utilizing my barrier to. It's already down, bro. My barrier's already dead. They have a sim as well. Just gonna break that. Just gonna kind of get out of the way of the pig pen that I knew I was walking into. Again, we're just utilizing the barriers. Put myself into the place that I need to be. Gonna dive on this Kiriko, right? And she teleported out of there, but that's okay. I'm trying to make space for the team. I don't think I can save flow in this moment, but maybe I can. Just put that up to try and get out of the way. We're gonna dive out right now. Right, we're just waiting. Just waiting for some of the cooldowns to come off. Right now we're going to get scary over here. The cast is down, right? So I'm going to break line of sight with this sim. And I'm just going to play the barrier game with sim so that she can't charge her beam up on me. We're kind of letting the tanks do their thing. You see that the turrets are coming down here. We're just going to get into their back line a little bit. Use the cleave. Use the cleave, right? Jump up into the sky. Use the roof to stall. I'm hindered at this moment, so I just got to be careful. Just going to use my cover there, breaking line of sight with everybody. We're just going to punch that Kiriko to death. We're totally good here. We win these, baby. What's up, Hawk? What's up, fam? That's a very cute Sombra pick. Not going to save you, though. Just going to put that up for the squad to stand in, should they need to. We're going to chase around this Moira a little bit. Just going to chase her around a little bit. Waiting for our moment. Forcing them back and giving me a place to fall into as I move forward. Just waiting. Gonna teabag a little bit so I don't take too much damage here. Make sure that my monkey body can't be seen. Right, again. I can hear them coming from my right now. Right, I'm just waiting. I'm going to kind of move forward a little bit. Again, doing the, like, kind of faking them out with the dive there. And then we're going to use this. We're going to dive back onto the point here. We're forcing them up and out of the way. Diving out of the way. Making sure that this Moira can't get value out of her coalescence, right? We're going to... Hopefully my team is still alive. No, it looks like they are dead here. That's okay. We dive out. See you later. We're doing fine so far. Just gotta wait for the team to come back, and then in that moment, I will be able to dive back in. We're gonna wait for the Lucio, gonna wait for the Moira, so that I have the support that I might need, right? And then we are going to go to the side. Going to the side, we see that the Sombra is here. We're just going to dive out of the way here, utilizing our piece of cover, killing the Sombra, making sure that she can't stop our team from doing what they want to do. Letting the Lucio ultimate go off here. Forcing the Cassidy to be back and out of the way so that he can't actually do anything onto our team. I'm utilizing my piece of cover right now, just waiting for the heals to come in from the squad, and we are good. Winston. Right? Gonna jump up into the air and do the little swirl as we listen for the team to come back. We're listening for our moment. Playing close to this health pack in case I need it. What's up, bitch? Oh, what's up, bitch? Then we're gonna dive over here. Again, we're just kind of forcing them into places that they don't want to be. We know that Cassidy's over here because we can hear his ass. Get out of here. Right, now we're diving onto the tank of the enemy team. Just want to put some damage in on this Moira. You know, generating up Primal Rage here. We see that the Sojourn is here now. It looks like they swapped from a Sombra. We're just gonna force her off of the point there. Again, we're jumping up. Gonna fall onto the Sojourn. Just gonna put my whole face in his face. And then embarrass him and wave to him at the end of the round. I'll see you later, dude. It's been fun, though. Winston. right? For those of you who can hear it going off over and over again, the sound of him saying his name is driving me crazy, but yeah. Slipping on the banana peel in this bitch. I couldn't do it without... It's Winston, not Lewiston. Yo, facts though. I couldn't do it without the help of my support.
It's Winston, not Lewiston.
It's not just me, you know, it's the squad doing what they're supposed to do as well. I'm just the big furry face.
Victory grows more certain by the minute.
See, they're all coming this way. I'm just waiting a second. I'm keeping line of sight with this kiosk in front of me, right? Keeping line of sight broken so that if they have a straggler or somebody who is kind of like out of the way, I can engage with them on my own without having to be face-to-face with Hog. Right now I'm utilizing this higher piece of cover here, and I'm just going to use the Tesla cannon. There she is. Use the Tesla cannon here. Put some damage in on this Echo, right? And then I'm up and out of the way of the Roadhog, right? And now I'm back down onto this Cassidy, and I don't necessarily need to do much here. I just need to kind of scare him around, right? And then I use my bubble to create some space for myself, and then I dive up and out of there, right? And I'm already over here, right? And I'm just waiting for the team to come back now, because it looks like the squad has either died or gone back to the spawn. Lucio, you coming? I could really use my second support at this moment. That'd be really cool. I'm not sure if he wants to swap or what, but we really need him to be able to do what we do effectively, right? So I'm kind of jiggle peeking this corner, making it difficult for them to find their spot. Gonna put this down for the team so that they can be alive. And now I'm just gonna wait 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna dive over to this Cass. I don't want to go too far though. Right, and then I'm utilizing my damage here. Using my damage, utilizing my bubble. I'm gonna jump up. See, and the Cass thought I was going to jump on him, but in reality, I'm just distracting him off of my team so that my team can do the things that they do best, right? I'm gonna use the bubble to disrupt his disruptor shot, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and get the kill on the Cass. I'm just breaking his ankles a little bit. Right now, we're jumping over onto the supports here, and we're waiting, dropping the bubble. Unfortunately, he went in there. That's okay.
I completely wasn't healing you. That's my bad.
It's okay. It's all good. So I wasn't getting a heal apparently in that moment. It's all good. I was being elusive, very difficult to keep up with, you know. So we're just gonna dive forward. We're diving forward. This is actually Lucio. Can you come out? I really don't want Lucio to die there. That sucks. All right, we're gonna back up. I'm just gonna wait a second for Lucio. I'm gonna get to the part where I want to dive, and then we're gonna hope for the best.
Word.
2, 1. Our soldier is here. Soldier's going in, so I'm going to go ahead and go in as well. I'm just going to put that there, and then I'm going to get up and out of the way. I need to dive over to this health pack if I can. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. I just need some heals here. Going to put that up and hope for the best, right? I'm going to jump into their face here, get the kill on that Moira. I'm going to save my Primal Rage here, because I do believe that this Hog will die. So now we have it. We have the point. We're good to go. Just waiting for the drop down from the Bastion. Boom. We're going to push forward here, utilizing my pieces of cover as I move. I'm not going to let myself get caught out of position. I'm waiting for them to come down so I can Primal Rage and fuck up their whole strategy that they have going on. I'm not making myself available to be shot in this moment because I want to keep my armor health for as long as I possibly can while they kind of advance down, right? And now I'm going to come around from the side here. I don't want to fight into the Primal Rage, or into the Kitsune Rush, so I'm just going to kind of go up and skate it, right? And then we're just gonna force them out of the way here, forcing them off so they can't utilize their Kitsune Rush. And now I'm going to get back down, right? I just want to, again, just utilizing my space, and they were not able to use Kitsune Rush to their advantage there. I get out of the way, and I bait the Moira kind of into me, right? And now we're back on it, jumping up, just putting a little bit of damage onto their Sojourn, but I don't want to commit to it too hard, because I know that if I get railgunned, I could potentially die very quickly, dropping into my barrier here. And we're just going to jump up and out of the way of the Bastion, and then we're going to stand behind Bastion and kind of accept some of his aggression without putting ourselves in too bad of a spot. And right here, I am dead, but I tried to get to the health pack in time. Unfortunately, it just wasn't quite, I wasn't quite able to do it. Anything that I could do to stagger it out at that moment would have been good. And that's round 2. We did pretty well, though. All things considered, right? I tried to, while the Bastion was in tank form, tried to take his attention for a few seconds without putting myself into a position where I would completely die. Unfortunately, their entire team was there, so, you know, there's only so much you can do. But this point is also pretty good. Sorry, I didn't mean to press the I need healing button. But yeah, so we're doing well.
No, I'm just kidding.
Doing well here, and the Roadhog can be countered by a bunch of different tanks, but being able to utilize the mobility of Winston is really nice. And it allows me to be in places where the enemy team isn't. And I still only have 2 deaths.
I
so
totally spaced.
it's all good. We're doing fine. You know, we got a lot of mitigation. We're utilizing cover effectively. We're making sure that we are in the places we need to be. Right? Bang. And now I'm going to crouch and wait for the team. I'm just crouching. Just, like walking across the floor with my belly. Waiting for the team to arrive. Waiting. Just waiting. Kind of teabag walking here. Right? And now we're going to step over to the side without utilizing my movement ability yet, because I want to be able to use that to aggress onto them. And in doing so, I'm kind of forcing them into stupid-ass positions, right? And now I can put myself into the face of the Roadhog and then just jump down, right? And then I can go around this, grab the health pack, right? And I'm totally back to close enough to full health, right? And now I can... I couldn't save Flo. I tried to save you, Flo. Just gonna jump up and out of the way here. Just trying to get the squad up together. Got the Lucio is getting killed by the skill orb here. We're just gonna drop down, kill their Lucio. We're just not gonna let him live. And then I'm gonna get up and out of the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dead. I missed my jump. Okay. Let's just group up. If we fight down there, we risk getting booped off. Bastion has a right click that can boop you off and one-hit you. We're just gonna grab that health pack, right? Ah, man, dude, Lucio has to know. You gotta know when to bail, right? When it's time to get out of there. So right now, I'm kind of utilizing my bubble, give my soldier a safe place to fight. And in doing so, ideally, we will be able to put some damage into their squad. I don't want to be railgun, so I'm just going to get up and out of the way, right? Now we can see that the Bastion is in his turret form. We're just going to keep our squad alive by being in the places we need to be. We're going to get the kill on their Sojourn here. And now we can dive onto their Bastion, right? Yes, yes, yes. You're very scary. Right, I'm getting close to my Primal Rage, so I'm going to use my pieces of cover. I'm going to get up and out of the way, right? Now I'm going to use the right click. We're going to put some damage in from the side. Just get the final bits that I need for Primal Rage here. And we're just going to start booping this hog off of the point and out of the way. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get him all the way, but we were able to get both their Sojourn and their Moira here. And I think we win this point right now. And just by destabilizing their tank, putting him into a place where it's difficult for him to be able to do what he wants to do, with the massive amount of hit points that come with Primal Rage, we were able to really take it, and we're good here. Just gotta be careful about what happens next. I can damage this Brig through the shield that she has up, and it looks like we are done. It looks like this is the end of the game here. Unfortunately, my whole team just got deleted by those ultimates. I'm gonna wait for the squad. I'm gonna try and dive onto it. Can I? I can't dive onto it. Even if I could have, right? The Hog was utilizing his ult right there anyway. We did good, though. Flo had 27 kills. We had significantly more kills than their team did. Just in that moment, in that final moment where we got killed by the ultimates, it is what it is. You know, you're gonna have the good games, you're gonna have the bad ones. Overall, a pretty solid game, I think. Well done, Flo. I think that, you know, I think if we could have survived just that last engagement, I think we would have been good to have made it. The Roadhog ultimate, while it's very good, can also be easily skated. You know, you can just jump away from it. You can get out of the, get off of the point. You can force him to spin around by putting yourself in his line of sight for a second and then just leaving. And then, like, everybody does that for, like, a second, and before you know it, the whole hog is over. There's a lot of things that could have been done right there. But I think that was a pretty solid game overall. The Lucio just playing 1v5. Yeah, like I said during that game, like you have to know when to get out. And that is maybe arguably most important, right? Is to know when it's time to leave. And if you're ever in a situation where you're the last person on the point, unless it's overtime, just leave, bro. Just pick up your losses, you know? Pick up the bodies of your fallen comrades and get the fuck out of there, man. There's no reason to stick around. I don't know. The Lucio could have been fine. There's many a time where he would have been fine there. Actually, with attack on Rialto, I can realistically play loose. And we can maybe snag that cheeky boop off the start here. We'll see if it works, but most of the time, the enemy team does not push up to the bridge, but you never know. Sometimes they do. Just chilling right now, just waiting for the game to start. I have the fallback comms on for that very reason. Yo, it's such a useful tool. Like, engaging is one thing, right? But knowing when to tactically retreat is a whole other scenario. If you stay in too long and your team can never get the 5v5 going, especially when you're a support player, you know, how are they going to win? So here we go. We're just going to wait. We're just waiting a second. In chest, the pawns go first. Just letting them go across, and now I'm going to utilize my healing aura. I'm just going to amp it up for the Reaper. Unfortunately, our, whatchamacallit is already dead. Our Widow is already dead here. We're just going to boop Zen off. There's the cheeky boop, straight off the start. Like I was talking about, does anybody else want to play the game with me? Oh, they had a Life Weaver. They saved their tank based only on the Life Weaver. I don't know if he had to take a phone call or like scratch his nuts or something at that moment, but that was the end of him if he didn't get life gripped. We're putting in this damage here. We're just going to help the squad as we get aggressive onto this Sigma. And then we're back, right? We're just going to speed boost a little bit back. Bang, and we're able to put in some heavy damage on the squad. I'm just going to move forward a little bit. Yeah, there is. I'm going to utilize this banister to keep myself in cover here. I want to save Doom, but I don't know if I can. Just doing my best to keep him alive. Doom, grab the health pack. It's right behind you. No, he's going to die, bro.
Nope. He didn't want it. He's allergic.
He is. We're pushing it forward regardless, though. Maybe we can keep going. I'm about to have beat, so when Doom comes back, maybe I can drop the beat on him. Well, alright, fam.
Zen's one, I think.
I'm gonna die for this, but we're at our spawn, so it kind of doesn't matter. We're okay right now. Did we get him?
Sorry, did you see their Life Weaver bring his almost dead Zen to the front line to die?
No, that is awesome, though. No, I didn't, but that's fantastic. I was trying to boop Life Weaver out into our team there. Just waiting for the team here. Just waiting. Just waiting. Okay. Got some heavy damage into them right now. Hey. What's up, bitch? You better snipe better than that. I've been playing games probably longer than this person's been alive.
Oops.
I want to save you, Reaper. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're dead. That moment, dude, he was like, uh-oh. Maybe he's lagging. Just gonna kill that Rhine. I pressed the amp it up, but I was in the air. That's okay. We're good. Right now, we've got plenty of limbs, plenty of time as well. Still 5 minutes. I'm gonna utilize my ultimate when I get back. I'm not going to amp it up because I don't need to. They're fine right now. They're doing fine. They don't need me at all. I can tell by the look, by the color of their characters through the wall. Turn the healing on for the squad because the Moira is getting funneled by this diva. We're keeping the payload moving. We're good. We're about to have the second checkpoint. We already have the second checkpoint. We're about to round this corner, I mean. Doom? Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, that's nice.
So with all of us being down right now, right, this is gonna help to keep them alive. They are really going for it, dude. Just want to keep this moving. Just keep it moving for now. Just keeping it moving. Who has ultimates on our side? No one. This is going to be tough with no ults. This is going to be very sketchy. I think it's unlikely that we actually get it there right here. Just leave. I think we just leave.
Yep.
Hello. I can see you.
I'm going to die if I don't get out of the way. Oh no, it staggered me. They thought.
Tank is in our tank. They're chasing.
Tank? Oh no, we lost our tracer already. Okay, soldier. We'll see you soon, dude.
Oh,
You suck. She sucks. Just gonna get around the corner. Let's go. Push it.
I mean,
Ah, she got me. Good for her. She finally got me. I was able to boop their tank. Ah, you're down to support, dude. I was able to boop their tank off the map, though, so that felt good. Gonna get back with the squad. Wait for Doom. Let's just wait for Doomfist. Just gonna toss a couple down range. You never know.
Hello. I can see you.
Just waiting. Just waiting. Ah, Flo. Poor Flo. Okay, we're good. Using the line of sight there to get us around. Using my...
Go get them, Tiger.
Well. It's cool, we still got time. Let's back up and regroup.
okay.
The Doomfist is reconsidering his actions now. We're waiting for our 2 DPS to come back. They should be with us pretty shortly here. Just gonna keep the squad alive for a second. Just...
How?
Damn, bro. That sucks. The stagger train. Push it, 3 on payload. They're gonna be coming out right as we come through. I'm utilizing the payload as a piece of cover here. Just keeping us up, tossing a couple of shots out, but also keeping an eye on where it is dangerous for me to stand, and we are good. That's game. All right. Cover, baby. Pieces of cover. That was a good game.
Lovely.
Solid kills and damage put in here as Lucio. I'm very happy about that one. And you know, the enemy team never got a chance to really get together until the very, very end. When they started holding us back. we were kicking their ass for like the entirety of the game, all the way up to that point. So, feels good. Fam, thank you guys all for playing with me here. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna drop this right here, and we're going to check the email, make sure just in case there's anything in there. Okay, so we do not have any import codes to review for tomorrow. So if you would like to have your gameplay reviewed here on the show, please send me your import code to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com. That's the name of the channel without the exclamation point, @gmail.com. And I would be happy to turn it into some content. We will review it tomorrow and have a good time. I want to thank everybody for coming and playing some games with us, Flo. And Bricks, thanks for hanging. I want to thank Zach for sending in the gameplay that we reviewed earlier today. And if you guys did not watch it, we have a Diamond/Masters level gameplay review that we did earlier today, so that was super cool. BA, thanks for being here. Zio, thanks for being here. Let's see, who else was here? We had all of the crew from Zach's gameplay. We had Epilite who came out. We got Robot who stopped by for a little bit. I want to thank him. I want to thank Sudaski and Spicy One for being here earlier. We also had Storm who swung by for a while. We had Corey today. There's a lot of people. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. And I just... I can't get to all of them because I can't see all the way back up in the chat here. Oh, Harry Grant, thanks for being here, Harry. And again, Harry, if you would like your gameplay reviewed, send me the import code, my guy. I would be happy to do so. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more Overwatch gameplay. Enjoy your Sunday night. Do something fun. Drink an alcoholic beverage or have something delicious to eat for me. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. I am Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and I will see you in the next stream. Take it easy.